celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.
What's up? What's up? What's up, man? We appreciate everybody tapping in tonight, man. I got Day in the building with me, man. You already know, man. I had to get Day tonight. I felt bad. We went 4 hours of just, you know what I mean? The mess. You feel me? It was fun though. It was fun, but it also was frustrating at times. You know what I mean? It was frustrating at times. And the funniest clip was goddamn Day getting frustrated at goddamn Dave, man. And I was laughing still to this day. Tonight I watched it, man. I'm just laughing. I can't, every time I watch it, I laugh. You know what I mean? If y'all want to see it, you got to go on TikTok though. I didn't post it on anything else on the respective day because I know he usually doesn't curse. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to put him like on Twitter and stuff like that, man. Man, I ain't got no followers on TikTok, so ain't much people seeing it anyways. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. If you do want to see it though, it's exclusive on TikTok though. You got to go over there and watch it. But it's funny as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? But man, let's give everybody a shout out real quick, man. We got Michael Miller in the building. Appreciate you, man. McAndrews. Appreciate you, McAndrews. Skull Mafia, my Skull bro in the building. Bob, I know you want to mock, my guy. I know you want to mock. We might run a mock tonight before we get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I got Skull for life. Appreciate you, Skull. What's up, man? McAndrews already said Todd. Appreciate Todd tapping in. Andrew Richardson would be so effing dope. You already know, man. Let's get it, man.
We're gonna kick it with that tonight. We'll tell you that.
Let's go, man. We need Anthony Richardson. Let's get it popping, man. We got let's see, Eli. Appreciate you, Eli, man. Purple Gang in the building. You already know that, man. My worthless opinion. Appreciate you. My boy Sodak in the building, man. You know Sodak gotta get the horn. You know what I'm saying? Sodak always tell me, man, gotta blow the horn for Sodak. You know what I mean? That's my boy, man. Bandito, appreciate you, Bandito. Appreciate you in the building. Man. We got Holden in the building. Appreciate you, Holden, man. Skull to you, man. Get you the skull horn, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Anthony in the building, man. Appreciate Anthony in the building, man. We're gonna get you the skull horn, man. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, look, man. Y'all make sure y'all wipe your feet at the door, man. Just hit the like button. That's all we ask. You know what I'm saying? We ain't ask for much. Sarah in the building. Do we got Sarah already in the building? Let's go, man. Let's get it, man.
What's up, Sarah?
Let's get it, man. You know what I mean? Hey, shout out all day, Ed, with the first super chat, man. Let's go, Ed in the building, man. Appreciate the love, man. You already know, man. Let's get it popping early. So we got 15 people in the building, man. We're going to talk about some things tonight. We absolutely. And listen, the call lines are open. Y'all see the number, man. It's right here. Y'all see that right there. You know what I mean? If y'all want to call, hold up. I'm going to activate this. So y'all call, man. Somebody left me a message like 30 minutes ago just telling me how much they appreciate the podcast, telling me how much they appreciate everything I do and stuff like that. And they said they hope they can get on and make a call one day. So if you hear, I didn't get your name, but if you hear, you know, now is the time. If you want to call in, man. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But this is my thing, man. We're going to talk about this. First of all, Dave, man, you go ahead, man. Tell everybody how you feeling real quick, man. Give a shout out to the people you see in the building, man.
Hey, shout out to everybody's been here. You went through the names. Sarah, you ain't funny for saying that pretzel nonsense because honestly, it's hard to sometimes if you get asked a question and then 5 words into it, you're already being interrupted to be like, what dog? Come on. But no, we love. Hey, listen, it ain't nothing but love. I know I got frustrated and most people were just like, hey, that was funny and that was entertaining. But anybody. Because, you know, I try not to drop too many F-bombs on that. So if anybody was upset, but like, whoa, where'd that? I apologize. That was at the end of hour number 3 on a 4-hour show. And it was like, okay, I'm starting to get tired. And I just kind of lost it. But I'm glad everybody joining us here tonight. Thanks again. If you don't already subscribe to Purple and Gold for Days, hit me up. I'm going to have a video drop tomorrow as well. If you didn't already check out Rap's video that dropped about an hour and a half ago, on the possibility of a certain quarterback being in the house.
We're going to
check that out because we're going to check it out tonight as well. But what's up, Bandino? Yeah, no, we're not going to go 4 hours tonight. Went 4 hours Tuesday. I did a sit-in yesterday for about an hour and a half. I got to give a shout-out to Purple People Podcast, who I sat in with yesterday. I put a 2-minute clip of that show as well as a link to the full show on there. So after this show is over, if you need some entertainment again, go ahead and check that out. But thanks, everybody.
Absolutely.
Skull for life. It went R-rated. You ain't lying, Skull. You ain't lying. But thanks, everybody, for joining. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, man. Let's do it, man. Let's do it, man. Shout out to Eric, man. Shout out to Eric in the building, man, from New Mexico,
All
man. Shout out Eric in
Mexico.
the building, man. Know what I'm saying? Shout out Eric in the building. We got him in the building tonight. It's a party. Now, this is the thing, man, that we were talking about before. Me and Day were talking about backstage, and this is what we're going to talk about. And this is the topic that you guys can call in if you got something to say about it. Be our guest, man. Call in. Let's hear about it. But this is the thing, and hey, Sarah, it's gonna lead, to, talking about Kirk, because I mean, it is what it is, you know what I mean? But this is the thing. We got Anthony Richardson and we have Will Levis, right? So we'll just talk about these two guys because these are probably the two guys that if the Vikings do go for a quarterback, like if they do decide to take a gamble and trade up, those are the two guys that are going to be in the conversation, right? There's no other guy that you got to trade up for, because I feel like if you go with what you call it, Hendon Hooker, you can wait where you're at or maybe trade back a couple spots and get him.
Right.
We all know CJ Stroud and Bryce Young probably are going to go 1 and 2. Now, that's not a definite either after Anthony Richardson's pro day, which I don't put too much into the pro days, only because, throwing against oxygen, I mean, it's really not, you can't really put too much in there, but you can at least see the arm strength and see little things if they got the spin on the ball and things like that. And he had a good pro day today. I'm going to tell you that right now. Now, how do you feel, Day, about Richardson versus Levis? Like, would you, if we take a chance, I know your answer, but let everybody else know, and then y'all drop y'all answers down in the comments on who would you take the chance and move up for to replace our boy Kirk Cousins?
I mean, like you said, it's Anthony Richardson all day long. Listen, for the last 5 years, we've had a quarterback who is good, not great, who has a high floor and a low ceiling.
Right.
I do not care about this nonsense about how low of a floor that Anthony Richardson has, because I'm willing to accept that with the possibility of how high a ceiling he has. Okay.
Right.
This time last year, what are we talking about? Okay. Kevin O'Connell's gonna unlock Kirk Cousins. Okay, so Kirk Cousins is the only quarterback that can throw the ball to Justin Jefferson. We all know about that nonsense. And apparently he's the only quarterback that Kevin O'Connell can work with. Okay, we hired an offensive coach to be able to develop the next quarterback. And I want the guy with the biggest ceiling. And that to me is Anthony Richardson. Listen, if right now, if I had the #1 overall pick, I would probably take Anthony Richardson, as crazy as that sounds. And I really hope that Carolina isn't thinking the same thing, because they moved up and took the Bears pick at #1, and they haven't declared who they're going to take. Why? You have to ask yourself, why? When Peyton Manning went #1, okay, yeah, maybe Peyton Manning, maybe Ryan Leaf. We all knew it was going to be Peyton Manning. When Andrew Luck and RG3 were the top two, you knew they were going Andrew Luck and RG3. Yeah. Why is it we don't know yet who Carolina's taking? So that's the only curveball into this from a Viking standpoint, if that's who we're going to talk about tonight with Richardson and Levis. But to answer your question, I'm extremely high on Anthony Richardson. I think that's who they should be targeting. I think that the Vikings should absolutely throw their resources into finding a way to get this guy. And I would definitely take him over Will Levis. Will Levis, to a certain extent, reminds me of Kirk Cousins. Yeah, he has a higher floor. Right now, if you had to pick a guy to start, you'd rather have Will Levis start if he was trying to win right now, because right now he's a little bit further along than Anthony Richardson is. They both got room to grow, but I think Anthony Richardson's got a lot of room to grow, and he's got a much higher upside. So, yeah, that's my guy.
Right. Yeah, definitely, man. Shout out Zach in the building, man.
What's up,
Shout out
Zach?
Zach. Appreciate you tapping in. Zach, appreciate you, man. We're going to get into it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my thing, man. Anthony Richardson, I just think that he's one of those quarterbacks that teams are going to regret if they pass on him. You know what I mean? And like you said, I can almost see him going #1 for real. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would not be surprised if the Carolina Panthers just go all in and say, man, we taking Anthony Richardson first. You know what I mean? We're going to spice it up. Now, this is a question we can ask. Let's say the Panthers do take Anthony Richardson first, right? And then let's just say Bryce Young goes second. Would we make the same exact move to move up to get CJ Stroud? Or I think if that happened, I think the Colts would absolutely get CJ Stroud, unless because I know they're in the Lamar sweepstakes as well. And I know there's a lot of traction on maybe the Colts even getting Lamar Jackson. So if that was to happen, then that's another good thing too. I'm hoping Lamar Jackson gets moved before the draft, because that's going to open a door for us, because if he goes to the Colts, we know they'll be out the quarterback hunt. You know what I mean? I feel like the Raiders are kind of out the quarterback hunt because they just signed Jimmy Garoppolo. Although I don't see them. I mean, although there is a chance they might go quarterback still, and then the Seahawks. So I think those are the teams we really got to worry about as far as just going all in on a quarterback possibly. And the Seahawks, man, they just signed, Geno to a 3-year. So I mean, it's kind of like, you never know, man. I think one of the two for sure between Levis and Richardson are gonna fall close enough for us to really negotiate with a team. And I think if we want one of those guys, we can absolutely get them. Like, it's so possible now because I feel like the Colts would trade back. I feel like the Raiders would trade back. Shit, I even feel like the Seattle would trade back. I just feel like they would, you know what I mean, for the right capital. So we'll see what
Arizona
happens.
Arizona too at 3. Arizona, you don't
Arizona too. Yeah, you can go up and get Arizona, and especially like Arizona. I'm gonna tell you right now. What y'all want to know? What sounds crazy right now? Is Arizona, bro? Like they would use Dalvin Cook. Like Dalvin Cook would be perfect to go to Arizona and be there because they don't really have a run. I know they have your boy what's the dude's name from that went to the Steelers and then now he plays for Arizona. Well, I can't remember his name right now.
Running back?
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, at the end of the day, though, they can use Dalvin Cook. You feel me? Like Dalvin Cook would fit.
Oh,
in
James
Conner.
Yeah, James Conner. Yeah,
James Conner. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that you never know. Never know, man. We might can wheel and deal with them and put a little package together. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. You feel me? And would you trade? Let me know this in the chat. Would y'all trade Danielle Hunter to Arizona if it came to us getting the 3rd spot in the draft? Would you do that? How you feel, Dave? Would you do that?
Well, I'm trying not to give away too much of the stuff for this video I'm cutting up tomorrow, but
okay.
Yeah, I would. Honestly, the thing about Danielle Hunter, and I've said this a couple times, he's got a poison pill in his contract. He's making his cap hit is $13 million this year, but he's only making $5 million cash. The rest of it is signing bonus money that they've already paid him. He's not going to want to play for $5 million. So he wants a contract extension. If you trade Danielle Hunter, his dead cap hit will become $18 million. So if you trade Danielle Hunter, you are minus $5 million for where you're currently at right now. I would like to extend Danielle Hunter, but if I could use Danielle Hunter or Zadarius Smith for that matter, either one of them, but to your question specifically, I would definitely be in absolute agreement to say, hey, if we're going to try and trade up into the top, 3 to 5 to 7, somewhere in there to get one of these quarterbacks, and it's going to cost me Cook or Hunter or both, as opposed to 3 first-round draft picks, absolutely. Because at the end of the day, I would love them to extend Danielle Hunter, but he's 29 and he's going to want to get paid market value. He has taken enough family discounts at the beginning of his career that I don't think he's willing to take one at this point. And I don't blame him for that. Let me be clear. But yeah, if Danielle Hunter had to be part of that trade and it got me up to get an Anthony Richardson, or if Carolina took him first and you got CJ Stroud or Bryce, any one of those 3, I put those 3 in a tier above Will Levis. So we'll start off by saying that. But yes, to answer your question, I would trade almost anybody that's on the fringe. A Dalvin Cook, Zadarius Smith, Danielle Hunter, any one of those guys. If they got to be part of a trade, I'd do it in a minute.
Facts. Yeah, shout out to let me make sure I didn't miss nobody, man. I know 6 was in the building, man. Shout out 6, man. I ain't give you a shout out, man. My boy K Fizzle in the building, man. Shout out K Fizzle in the building. You already know, man. Appreciate you tapping in. Ryan, man. I know if I seen you earlier, man. Shout out to you in the building. Let's go. Nick Warren, yes, the line's open, man. Hit the line. You see the number there. Let me make sure I got yeah, everything good, man. Just hit the line right there, man. 612-633-2111, man. Hit the line if y'all want to talk about this, man. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about it, man. Shout out Mike Sports Vibes in the building, man. My boy, man. Appreciate it. Now, we're not saying a 3rd round pick for Hunter. We're saying a 3rd pick to get to number 3 in the draft, not a 3rd round pick. We're saying put together a package to move up to the number 3 pick in the NFL draft to get our quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So hey, we gotta think about it. Now let's talk about this. Hey, shout out Minnesota Star in the building too.
What's up, Star?
Now let's talk about this though. So I did a video what Dave was talking about, and we'll wait until somebody hit the line if y'all want to call in. But in the meantime, in between time, baby, we're gonna talk about Trey Lance, man. And I did a video on Trey Lance because news has been coming out on Trey Lance, and he's been pretty much talked about as if he's still gonna have to compete to even be quarterback 2 in that goddamn offense. You know what I mean? Like the backup. Like he damn near competing for the backup job. And it makes sense to where it's like, okay, well, if that's the case, are they willing to shop him? And how does he stack up against the rest of the quarterbacks in the draft this year? Because that's how you got to look at him. He's only 22 years old, bro. He's about to turn 23 this season, I believe, right? Double check that day. I think he's 22. I think he's 22 years old, if I'm not mistaken. But if that's the case, man, this dude's still super young, has a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, how does he stack up? Because I feel like what we do is we tend to forget when Trey Lance was coming into the draft during his draft in 2021. Bro, most Vikings fan wanted the boy. I'm gonna tell you right now. He was like the Anthony Richardson of that draft. You know what I mean? He was the Anthony Richardson of that draft. And I know I wanted him. You know what I'm saying? Now, we seen him play a little bit in the NFL, and there's not a big enough sample size to say if he's good or bad. Like, honestly, there's just really not. You know what I mean? He's made a couple good throws, made a couple bad throws. But when I look at it compared to what he stacked up against CJ Stroud, because he's damn near on the same age as these guys anyways. So when I look at it as what is he stacked up to against CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, you know what I'm saying, Anthony Richardson, what would you do? And another thing too, is this opens up the door for Kirk maybe waiving his trade clause, because I feel like San Fran's one of the only teams that I think he would probably consider waiving that shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It just seems like the stars would align with San Fran making a move like that. And if it don't work out, you don't have to pay much for Trey Lance. If it don't work out, you can still go get your boy if he doesn't pan out. You can still go get a quarterback maybe a year from now, next year's draft or whatever, if it doesn't pan out. So, I mean, it's something to think about, y'all. Something to think about. Hometown boy, too. You already know. Shout out Nano in the building, man. How you feel about that, though, Dave?
Honestly, that's part of the last part of what I said, but that's fine. I'm intrigued by Trey Lance. I think the Cousins for Lance, I think that's done. As much as you and I would party, at the end of it, I don't think that's happening. I think what the Vikings want is they want one more year of Cousins. They want to get their quarterback, whoever that may be, and they want him to sit behind Cousins for 1 year and learn from O'Connell for 1 year. I don't think they want to just trade Cousins unless you got a massive, ridiculous return, which you're not going to get for him at this point. He's only got 1 year left on his deal. He's got a no trade clause. So the idea of getting a first and a third for Kirk Cousins is out the door. You could have got that maybe this time last year before you had that. But having said that, yeah, Trey Lance would be a nice, cheap alternative. I mean, the simplest way to compare it would be say, would you take DTR in the 5th round, or would you trade like a 3rd round pick for Trey Lance, who's always got some experience, who's been with Kyle Shanahan for a couple of years, hasn't played many games in the regular season. We all know that. But you know, that's a definite discussion point to have is, would you rather trade a 3rd round pick for Lance, let him sit for a year? He's still got 2 more years of under team control versus, spending the farm to get somebody like Anthony Richardson. I kind of agree with what Khalid put it in this one. I think the ship has sailed, though, even from San Francisco's perspective as well. I mean, again, he wanted him 5 years ago in 2018 when we got him. I don't know that he's still infatuated with him anymore.
Yeah, facts, man. Shout out Adam Dub in the building, man. We miss you, man. We're so glad you're feeling better, man. We absolutely missed you throughout the season, bro. Like, listen, Adam Dub, man, you was one of the first supporters of Triple P, man. Was always in the damn live streams, bro. Shout out to you, man. When we only have 5 people watching, man. So shout out to Adam Dub, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Adam Dub, man. Appreciate you tapping in tonight, man. Hope you're feeling better. You know what I mean? And hey, we're going to pray for you, man. You're going to be all right. You know what I mean? You're going to be all right. We're going to get that Super Bowl, bro. We getting that Super Bowl soon. Don't worry. It's coming. Hey, but yeah, I agree too. I don't think the Niners want Kirk either. Y'all have heard me say that, but hey, it's still, hey, I mean,
we're always going to dream, Rap.
I'm a dream, man. Can a brother dream? Can a brother dream, man? God damn, man.
We Vikings fans. That's all we got.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'll be excited if we got Trey Lance. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, is it something that I would be pushing for, like, super heavy? Probably not. But if it was to happen, it would be intriguing. It would be like, yo, you never know, man, because he's still a mystery. You know what I mean? It's not like Zach Wilson, where it's kind of like, You look at Zach Wilson, and it's like, yeah, I still stick up for him a little bit, being that he played for the Jets and he played for a defensive coach. But I mean,
Yeah,
like,
I ain't down with you
it's
on
not
that.
the
I ain't
same,
down with
though.
you on
It's
that.
not the
No.
same, though. You know what I mean? Because Trey Lance, unfortunately, has been getting injured and really hasn't got to show in the world if he can play or not. You know what I mean? So, hey, we'll see.
For different
I just want
reasons.
AR. He's going to change the franchise 1 year. Mark my words. Yes. I agree, though.
I'm with you, Scope.
I'm on
I'm with
AR
you.
right now. Yeah, I'm on AR. If I had to pick any player in the draft this year that I would want, it would be him. I ain't gonna lie to you. It would be him. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely with you on that. You know, I think most Vikings fans now are kind of leaning towards that. But part of me, so the reason why the thumbnail says smoke screen is because I was thinking about it and I'm like, okay, we sent one scout to watch AR today at his pro day. But Will Levis, we had like 4 or 5 people there, I think they said. So it's like, okay, is that a tactic, right? Of, hey, let's send more people to Will Levis, so that, hey, we got a caller, man. Let's get a caller on.
Oh,
real
who we
quick.
got? Let's
see, man. Oh, call back. Matter of fact, hold on, let me see. But yeah, wait. So the thing is, we got more people going to watch Will Levis, but is that something they're doing to kind of throw people off? To say, hey, this is who we want. We don't want to show our hand, though. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to show our hand, but we're going to act like we want Levis more than we want Richardson. But remember, they met with Richardson first. You feel me? So
right.
It's like, shit, hold on. Let me see who miscalled, man. Make sure y'all call back, man. Call back. 610. Let's see. Let me see if I don't know if it'll let me call y'all. Oh, yeah, here we go. Let's call. We calling you. Pick up the phone.
Don't be shit. Don't be shy. Don't be scared.
Yo.
We calling you back, man. Triple P calling people back, man. Who's
up,
this? Man? Who we got on the line?
Up, this is Mike from Mike Sports Vibes. I just want to say,
what's up, Mike?
You, man. Like, you motivated me to start my podcast, and I really appreciate everything you do. I love the energy that you bring to the table, and I'm just saluting to you, man. Thank you so much.
Hey, appreciate you, bro.
Justin, what's up, Justin? Man, I see you, man. You're putting in a lot of work too.
I appreciate you, man.
I love both of your channels, and keep doing what y'all doing.
Hey, facts.
Hey,
man.
you too. We're gonna have you on
Mike.
sometime. Can he hear?
Yeah,
can Mike hear me?
My whole thing,
okay.
I would do it to get the 3rd overall pick. I would get rid of Daniel Hunter and package anything we have to package to get up there. To get Anthony Richardson. That's who I really want. If I can get Anthony Richardson, I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to get him.
Facts.
We're with you.
But yeah, like my whole thing with a lot of Viking fans, and I'm starting to really learn, is why are we so so careful to be average? Like, we want to be so careful with all these picks. It could be the number 1 pick in the draft and could be a bust. Like, you just got to keep trying.
Exactly.
It's never a guarantee with any of these prospects that you're drafted. So you just have to keep drafting. The last time we drafted a quarterback was Christian Ponder. So, and we wasted Adrian Peterson's whole career because we couldn't get that quarterback. And then we got Brett Favre in the later years of his career. So my whole thing is we just got to take a chance. We can't just be we never won. So why are we so careful? Like, why do we want to be average?
And this is another thing too, Mike. You got a good point, bro. This is another thing. Like, why do we always got to trade back and settle? You know what I mean? Like let's trade. Now, this is the thing too. Like, I watched Purple Daily's episode today, and I'm gonna tell you what. Like, Phil Mackey put shit in perspective. He did like he came up with the numbers of, okay, 1st round quarterbacks, the percentage of them becoming like sustainable quarterbacks, like league average quarterbacks are better. 2nd round, and then beyond that. And I'm telling you, the chances of a 2nd round quarterback, like when you want to trade back, the chances are so low for them to actually turn into something. Now, you have your outliers just like anything else in life. But 1st round quarterbacks have a 47% chance, I believe he said.
Right.
And that's a high percentage than if you think about it with how many quarterbacks you have in the league, because he did it for the last 20 years. So it's like, yo, you rather do that. But Vikings, we rather trade back and settle for the Hendon Hookers and stuff like that. It's like, yo, that ain't going to work.
Like, we're so scared. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just the Christian Ponder curse. I don't know what it is. But it's like, we always want to trade back. They always say we don't have enough draft picks. Okay, we don't. You'll never have enough draft picks.
Exactly.
You'll never have enough draft picks. You want to keep waiting to the next year. So you want to get rid of all your picks next year to get Caleb? Like, what if he's a bust? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You never know. True. So it's like, I'd rather get the quarterback this year. If we can trade up this year, let him sit behind Kirk Cousins for a year, unless we trade Kirk Cousins to the 49ers and get your bull Trey Lance. I like Trey Lance too. I wouldn't mind having him either.
Facts.
But like we have to take a chance, man. Like I'm tired of being, like I said, I'm from Philly, and I'm tired of hearing these Eagle fans clown my squad. They see me with my Viking gear on. I'm like the only person with Viking gear. I'm the only diehard fan from PA, it seems like. And it's just like, they're like, dang, like y'all suck. Like y'all lost to the Giants. I'm like, well, we got Kirk Cousins.
Hey, facts, man. Hey, but you got to keep repping. Man. You got to keep repping up there in Philly, though, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, don't let them run you.
I always rep, man. I'm always talking my trash to these Eagle fans, man. I can't stand these Eagle fans up here, man.
No,
they were. Hey, but we appreciate you calling in, though, Mike, man, for sure, man. We appreciate you calling in, man. You already know, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Everybody in the comment section, man, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Mike Sports Vibes, man. I got it pinned up on the comments right here. Go subscribe to his channel, because if you rock with R.A. Peasy, man, you got to rock with my boy Mike. That's just how we do it. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, Mike, we're going to get up with you, though, for sure.
All right. Thank y'all. Bye.
Yep. Oh, yeah, man. Shout out Mike in the building, man.
He got a good point, Mike, though. He does. I got you subbed up the other day. So thanks for joining the show on the Super Show on Tuesday. And you got it going on, man. Just keep doing your thing. And I'll say the same thing. Rap kind of along with SK and a couple other people too. I ain't gonna say just Rap, but no, he did the same thing for me. Got me off my rear end and said, "Hey, do your thing." And the first couple of months, you're not talking to very many people, and sometimes you're wondering, like, how do I sound? It's funny. I actually watched my first live show by myself on my own channel with my daughter the other day, just for a couple minutes, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, Dad, you sucked." And I said, "Yeah, I know." So don't be discouraged by it. It's going to take a few times to get your thing done, but like I said, as Rap has said, you absolutely got a seat at the house with us anytime you want, and you got it going on, man. So good job. But to your points, absolutely, I'm 100% with you, and I've said it a handful of times. Don't be afraid of being bad for 1 year or two. Don't be content with being mediocre. Don't be content with just taking what is safe and what is comfortable. It drives me crazy. People say, you're a bad fan if you wish for them to be bad. I'm like, no, you're a bad fan for not demanding that they be great. At least once in our life, once before we die, can we see one daggone Super Bowl victory from our team? And you know what? You're right. Sometimes you don't want to be bad for forever, and so you try to get into the middle. But at some point, if you don't push past the middle to get to greatness, sometimes you have to do a thing or two. Yeah, if the Vikings were to trade Kirk Cousins, they would not be as good in 2023 with Kirk Cousins unless a miracle happens. And you know what? That's okay. It's called short-term pain for long-term gain. Scared money don't make money. I forgot who had it up in the comments.
We got a caller, man. Hold up. We got another caller. Hold up.
I'm totally with you, Mike. I'm 100% with you.
Yo, who we got? Yo, you there?
Skull Mafia, baby.
What's up, my man?
My boy, man. My Skull bro in the building, man. Let's get it, man. We got to give Skull Mafia the all, man. It's my Skull bro right here, man. You already know. Go ahead, talk your talk.
Can the callers hear me or no?
Hey, Skull bro, you can hear. Can you hear Day when he's talking or no?
Skull, can you hear me or can you only hear Rap?
Yeah, I can hear you both.
Oh,
okay. Just wanted to check. I don't know how this works.
Talk your talk.
Cool. Go for it. You up, man? Go ahead.
It's kind of delayed, but this is what I think the Vikings should do. I think
we lost you.
I think they should
there we go.
Take Hunter, Cook, 2023.
All right. Oh, did it end? Yo, what happened? Hold on. Let me call him back.
All right.
Let me call him back real quick. We got to get my boy on here. Fuck that. Hold on. There you go. Try it now because I called you. I think it's better when I call back, matter of fact. Go ahead.
Yeah, for sure. Kept cutting out on me.
Yeah. I think we good now. Now go ahead. I know so you said Hunter. Hold on. You said something about Hunter.
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
Yeah. I said we should take Hunter, Dalvin Cook, swap 23, give him 24, 25, for pick 3 with the Cardinals and try to get AR. I think that's our best shot.
Hey, that sound like the move to me for sure. Yeah. So we and I ain't gonna lie, giving them Hunter and Cook, like I know they'll bite on that. You know what I mean? Like we giving them 2 good players for sure. 2 Pro Bowl players, honestly.
Absolutely, and just worry about the cap hit later down the road. You know, it sucks. You got to eat that money, but if you're going to get possibly a future star, I think, in my opinion, it's worth it.
Absolutely, man. And that's what we were talking about. Like, it's absolutely worth taking the chance, man. Like, at some point, we have to take a damn chance on a quarterback, man. Like, for real, you know? Because I know most of us, man, we ready to get off this Kirk train, man. We ready for this thing to just come to a halt and move on, man. It's going to be one of the best days of our lives the moment he's actually walking out of that building with his bags, man.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't agree more.
His bags and his bags, by the way.
And, you know, I don't hate Kirk by any means.
Yeah,
you know, he played his heart out. He played his heart out for the Vikings.
Right.
He just ain't never going to get us over that hump.
Right.
You see what Kirk is what Kirk is. He's never going to change. I think KOC seen that, and that's why he didn't get extended. I think JJ was talked to about the situation for sure.
Right.
And that's why they're going the way they're going. And I think they're going QB somehow, some way.
Absolutely, right, man. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Well, hey, we appreciate you, Skull Bro, man.
Thanks
you know,
for coming on, man.
You know, you my boy, man. Like, for sure, man. Thanks for calling, bro. I got other people calling now. We're going to get them boy on here real quick.
All right,
man. I'll tap in again sometime.
You know that. All right, man. Y'all make sure y'all calling, man. The phone beating tonight. I ain't going to cap to you. We beating like the 80s tonight, you know what I mean? This shit looking like this phone beating tonight, boy. This shit like the trap house tonight, man. Keep calling, man. 932. Let me call 708. 708. We about to call you, man. We pulling up on motherfuckers, man. Know what I'm saying? Don't call and hang up. We pulling up on you. Me and Dave pulling up on people tonight, man.
Yo.
Who we got in the building, man? Talk to us. Talk to us nice now.
Hey, I'm not on that crazy stuff. It's Nick from Chicago. Just a fan tuning in.
Hey, what's up with you, Nick?
What's up, Nick? How you doing?
How's it going? So what's the topic? I didn't really get what's going on here, but what's the topic?
Hey, so how do you feel? This is it. How do you feel? First of all, who do you think we should get at quarterback? Do you even think we should move up for a quarterback this year? Or are you kind of on the Kirk? You know, you think we should just ride with Kirk? And out of the quarterbacks, do you like AR or do you like Levis?
Honestly, I don't like neither of them. Honestly, I feel like if we were going to trade up in the draft, I think we should go for a more steady quarterback in CJ Stroud if he's not already gone. But I really like what he's done, and I feel like he's more of a ready quarterback now. And I feel like with a more ready quarterback now, with what Kevin O'Connell could do with him, is just I feel like there's way more of opportunity with him than anybody else in the draft right now. So if there's no opportunity to get him, then I'd say wait until the draft next year and just ride Kirk out, even though I hate Kirk.
Hey, facts, man. Hey, that's all. Hey, hold up. We gotta get him. We gotta get him the horn. We gotta get him the horn with that. You know what I mean? Like, for sure, man. You know what I mean? But hey, we on the same page. You know that. I think CJ Stroud, Nick. I think it's the Midwest in you, man. It got to be the Midwest in you, man. Why you like Stroud so much?
Yeah, it might be. It just might be. But I feel like he's a dog. I feel like he's ready now. I feel like, I don't know, Anthony Richardson, you know, he's got that body. He's like way more athletic than Cam Newton ever was.
Right.
But I don't know. It's something about Cam Newton. I'm just worried that he's going to die off like Cam Newton was, because Cam was injury prone.
Yeah.
You know, he's a big body and just.
Hey, that's a good point, though, man. That's absolutely a good point, though. For sure.
CJ Stroud got more of a pocket presence more than AR, so I don't know. That's just me. Everybody's got their preference.
Hey, for sure, though, man. Ain't nothing wrong with what you're thinking, because at the end of the day, I'll be happy if we can move up and get Stroud. Like, if Stroud got landed in Minnesota, shit, we gonna be lit.
I'll take any one of the top three.
For real.
I'll be honest
we
with you.
throwing a party. You feel me?
Any one of them, dog.
No.
Any one of those top three. Anyone.
Hey, well, we appreciate you, Nick, man. We appreciate
Thanks,
you calling
Nick.
in, man, and make sure you keep tapping in with us, man. For sure, man. We love you, bro. Keep it up.
You guys have a good night.
All right,
Take care.
You too.
Yeah, man. Shout out Nick in the building, man. Shout out Nick for calling the line, man. The hotline is blinging, man. Even when a hotline bling, that can only mean one thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we want a new quarterback. When I see this hotline bling, I know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? I know what
if I
time
have
it
to
is.
hear one more person say, "Why do you want a new quarterback?" Our defense was the problem. Okay, listen, you're right. The defense was more to blame for that playoff loss than Kirk Cousins was. Even Rap and I know that, and we've acknowledged it. What the flip side will not acknowledge is, first off, the dude's going to be 35 years old. You're welcome, Nick. Thanks for calling. We appreciate you, man. It's real difficult to get the rest of the team where it needs
Hold up,
to
man.
be.
We got another caller, man. Hold up,
So,
Dave. My bad.
Stop it. No, it's all good. The callers come first. Callers come first tonight.
Hey,
we know
the
that.
hotline banging tonight, man. My bad,
if that
bro.
phone's ringing, we take calls. Forget me.
The hotline banging tonight, man.
Y'all gonna hear my stuff tomorrow, regardless. Who's up?
Yo. Hello? Talk your talk. Talk your talk. Let's get it. Hey, 701, you got to talk your talk. Hold up. You know what? We got something for you. Don't worry. We calling you back. We pulling up.
Hello?
Yo, who we got on the line?
Hello?
Yo, you can hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey,
Who we got?
Dylan.
Who we got? Appreciate you calling. Who we got?
Hey, this is Dylan.
What's up, Dylan?
Man? What's up, Dylan?
Hey, I just want to say, man, hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys are damn near legendary, man. Really.
Hey, appreciate it, man. I appreciate all your support, Dylan, for sure. From day one, bro. You know you don't know how much it means to me, man, for sure. Absolutely. Hey, what are you thinking though, Dylan, man? Like, what's up, man? You want to get Levis or AR, man? Which one?
Hey, man, I'm saying literally anything for AR. I'm talking Danielle Hunter. I'm talking Cook. I'm talking all the draft picks for AR.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm almost on that vibe too, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm almost with you. Like, I'm almost with you at this point, you know. And I know a lot of people probably think like, well, his pro day was today, so of course everybody's gonna be saying that now. No, I think it's before now. It's before the pro day, man. I just think if you're gonna take a chance, he seems like the quarterback you should be most willing to take the chance on. I'm talking about even over Bryce Young and Stroud, to be honest with you. Like, I just think he seems like the one you should take the chance on. So I agree with you, Dylan.
Yeah, man. Sure. I think with Will Levis, no higher than like 16th overall.
Agreed.
Facts. Yep. Exactly, man. Hey, I'm with you, Dylan, man. Hey, I hope we get him. I hope it's a smoke screen. I hope that we sent more people to look at Will Levis to kind of throw other teams off and not show our hand. You know what I mean? So hopefully that's what the deal is, man. I hope so. You know what I'm saying? I hope so, man. If we get AR, man, we're going to buy jerseys, man. Everybody in Triple P family, we got to go buy that 1-5 jersey, man. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Hey, but we appreciate you, Dylan, for sure, man.
Absolutely.
Keep tapping in with us. You already know.
Man. Absolutely, man.
All right, bro.
Gang.
All right. We got Purple Gang members in the building, man. Shout out to Dylan calling, man, hitting the jack. You already know, man. You know what I mean? Shout out Dylan in the building, man. Hey, look, man.
Your twin arrived, by the way, in case you didn't see.
You know when hotline bling. We going up. Too Evil in the building, man. Shout out Too Evil in the building, man. Appreciate you, Too Evil. He said, hi, Rap. Would you be okay on waiting till 2024 to draft Caleb Williams, Drake May, or Shador Sanders? Oh, wow. That's a name I haven't heard about drafting. You know what I mean? We would have to mortgage the future. I'm going to tell you right now, Too Evil, good ass question. Appreciate the $5 super chat. You already know, man. Love you to death, man. You my boy, man. You always looking out. I mean, one thing I can depend on with Too Evil is I'm always going to have lunch money. I'm always going to be able to eat lunch money for sure. You know what I mean? My boy going to feed me. You know what I mean? He going to definitely make sure I got lunch money. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man, to be honest with you, like, I also like Jordan Travis too, Too Evil to Hope. So I want to throw him in there. I think he has a high chance of maybe winning the Heisman next year. So he'll probably be in competes with Caleb Williams to win the Heisman. And though between him and Caleb Williams, May, I think I'm out on Drake May, even though his film does look pretty good. I did watch his film. And Shedeur Sanders, I don't think he's going to be a good NFL quarterback. I just don't. I'm sorry. Like, I got to see what he does. You know what I mean? Like, he might be like a fourth. I think people are going to go after him because of his dad. He's a prime example of people going to try to pick him and stuff because of his name rather than his film and how he actually plays against competition. You know what I mean? So we'll see, though. Hey, if he turns into somebody that's really good like Sanders, hey, let's get it. I mean, but hey, it is what it is, though. It is what it is. How you feel about that, Dave?
No, I want to do it this year for a couple of reasons.
You want to do it now?
Number one, you're not getting Caleb Williams unless you're garbage. Yeah. And you're not going to be garbage with Kirk Cousins. As much as we are done with him and as much as we don't think he can win a Super Bowl, you're not going to win fewer than 6 or 7 games with Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson. Let's just call that for what it is, okay?
It sucks, right?
Which is a microcosm of this Vikings organization.
I'm telling you, it's like a double-edged sword, man. It's like
they're always good, not great, which means they're not good enough to win a Super Bowl, but they're not bad enough to be in a top 5 very often where you can pick a quarterback without having to trade a bunch of stuff. So with that being said, part 2, I want to get Anthony Richardson or whoever this year because Kirk Cousins will be here unless something drastic changes. I don't mind. I've said before, I don't want him extended anything beyond 2023. I'm ready to move on. So as long as he's going to be here, I'd rather get my rookie quarterback in now that you have a quarterback that's going to carry the water for one more season to be able to start learning. I don't want to go next season. We don't re-sign Kirk Cousins. Then we're forced to draft a quarterback next year and then forced to either A, put him in too soon or B, sign some garbage slappy quarterback like an Andy Dalton for him to sit 1 year. That's why I want to get him in the building right now. And that's why I want Anthony Richardson in particular. Again, I take CJ Stroud. I would take Bryce Young. I take any one of those top 3. But the reason I want to do it now is because next year you're not going to be in a position to get what's the dude's name? Williams.
Caleb Williams.
You're not going to be in a position to get him. So we're going to be doing the same song and dance. Okay, well, who else is there besides this really one good dude? So for me, I just rather get it done, get it over with, and let's just start the moving on process. Last thing, because guess what? If you don't do it this year, and let's say Kirk Cousins finds a way to get us into the divisional round of the playoffs and we lose 41-7, they're going to be tempted. Well, we actually won a playoff game, so maybe we should sign him for 1 or 2 more. I want all temptation to be removed. That's why I want to do it now.
Absolutely, man. We gotta give Data Horn for that, man. You know what I mean? That boy cooking right now, boy. That boy cooking right now. See, I had to give my boy Dave a chance to cook because, man, the last show we did with Dave, man, I mean, it was a lot of cutting off and just going crazy. I was in the background laughing. You know what I mean? It was just fun as hell. But hey, shout out my Skull bro, man, with the $20 super chat, man. Appreciate you, man. He said, when you and Dave collab, nothing better. Hey, we might be on to something. We might be on to something, man. They cooking right now. You see, hey, shout out my boy Mont in the building, man. My boy Mont pulled up on me yesterday. Hey, me and my boy Mont, he said day on point. Listen, Mont pulled up on me yesterday at the job, man. We talked a lot, man. We politicked about the Vikings. Y'all already know, man. Hey, look. Hey, we thinking the same way, man. We just thinking the same way. And I'm going to tell you right now, like, Mont contributes a lot to the content that's created on Triple P. He behind the scene, but I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, always sending me news, always sending me stuff that he heard and shit like that. Like tonight when I talked about how we sent more people to Will Levis, but only sent 1 scout to Anthony Richardson. I didn't know that. Guess who put me on point with that? My boy Mont. Know what I'm saying? Shout out Mont in the building, man. Know what I'm saying? For sure. Hey, man, appreciate you, Score Mafia, too, man, with the $19.99 super chat, man. You already know. But hey, yeah, man, like, this is the thing, man. I like Dylan. I like what Dylan said about, or no, was that Nick? I think that was Nick that likes the CJ Stroud. Yeah, that was Nick that called.
Yeah, that was Nick.
Dylan likes AR.
Yeah.
Dylan likes AR. So Nick, CJ Stroud, I think it's the Midwest in him. You know what I mean? I'm going to say it's the Midwest in him. You know what I mean? But now, don't get me wrong. If that was to happen, we still going to party. You know what I mean? We absolutely still going to party. I think we going to party. If we fuck around and get DTR in the 5th round, I think we're going to party. I'm going to keep it real with you. I think at this point, we're going to party for anything. But there is a point of, like, when I'm going to go back to this Purple Daily thing. Some people don't like Purple Daily. I like them because they feel like us. They feel like us, Triple P family. They feel like us. You know what I mean? Like, they ready to move the hell on. And it's clear over there. That's why I rock with them. And I'm going to tell you this. When he brought out the percentages, man, it just makes sense. Like, if you're going to try to trade back and draft a guy in the 3rd round, 2nd round, he's probably not going to be anybody, bruh. Like, he's not. You know what I mean? Like, the chances of him even being league average are slim to absolutely none. You know what I mean? If you want a chance for somebody to be a franchise quarterback, you have to get Stroud, you have to get Anthony Richardson, or you have to get Bryce Young. That's just the facts. If we don't get any of them 3, then, you know what I mean? We just got to expect it to be a guy that might look good in training camp. We might hear things about how he looked in, you know, practice and stuff like that, but he's probably not going to pan out. So that's why I say we need to go for one of the top 3 quarterbacks if that's what we want to do. And I'm going to let you cook real quick, Dave, but I want to give a shout out, man. Shout out Vlad in the building.
What's up, Vlad?
Shout out Vlad in the building, man. You know what I mean? Vlad the Impala. I appreciate you tapping in, man. I love when I see new names in the building. So shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? And then we got AJ, man, Lance. Hey, we talked about it. I'm okay with Lance. There's a lot of people that aren't, but I'm good with Lance because I feel like he's the same age as these guys that are coming in the draft now. You know what I mean? And he's already practiced in the NFL system. So he probably is actually realistically, he's probably a couple of steps ahead of these guys that are coming in the draft now because he's already worked around NFL buildings, NFL coaches. He's played against NFL defenses. Now it's very limited. You can't really put too much weight on it, but at the end of the day, it's still there and you can't ignore it. You know what I mean? So I'm okay with Lance, man. But go ahead, Dave. You see any questions or anything in the chat you want to answer or get to, man?
No, what I'm trying to understand is you can take him. He's high premium. Who's the high premium version of Vlad? Who are you talking about when you say he's a higher version of Mon? Are you talking about Lance? Or are you talking about DTR?
Or DTR,
Who are you talking about there?
Or Hooker, or even Hooker. I think that might be it, Hooker.
Honestly, it's one of those things where, like when we were talking last week about Lamar Jackson versus Kirk.
Oh, he's talking Lance. He's talking Lance.
He's talking about Lance? Okay. Yeah. When we were talking about Lamar and you'd have to give up 2 first-round picks or whatever it would be that you have to get him. To me, if I'm going to pay that price, I'd rather pay it on a guy like Anthony Richardson, a guy that's younger, a guy that's less expensive. You're right. None of these quarterbacks coming out have won an MVP, but then again, neither ain't Kirk Cousins. But hey, that's beside the point right now. But I would rather spend that, even if I have to spend, if I got to spend $100 to get Lamar Jackson, but I have to spend $120 to get Anthony Richardson, I'd rather just spend $120 on the younger guy that's got, you know, team control of his contract and all that good stuff here. So Lance, again, if you were trying to get Lance, in my analogy, it would be like you're spending $50 to get Lance. Yeah, he's younger, same age as these guys, but you've only got a couple years left of his rookie contract. So to me, I'm kind of like, if you're gonna in for a penny, in for a pound, you know, get one of our guys. You know what I'm saying?
The same thing we've been talking about. So actually, man, I'm on board with Dave, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what we keep saying. We always trying to settle and let's give us Lance. Although I like Lance, but you know what, Dave? You got a point. You do got a damn point, man. Why the hell we always got to take somebody else work? You know what I mean? Like, let's go get our own shit. I mean, facts, man. We gotta go get our own shit, man. They cooking tonight, man, for sure. He on point. But this is the thing. This is the thing right here that, you know, I mean, that I was talking about earlier, where he said, and shout out to Evil for actually getting the numbers because I didn't know him off the top of my head. First round, 50% of the quarterbacks at least are decent. Second and third round is 16%, and all later rounds is 5%. So that's what I'm saying. Like 16% is if we're thinking Hendon Hooker this year, thinking DTR. Shit, DTR might fall in the 5% category, actually. So, I mean, because DTR is probably mocked to go like 5th to 7th round. Nobody's really going to get him in the 3rd or 4th unless a team just absolutely loves this guy.
Right.
And I know SK was comparing him to, I had to think about this. SK was comparing him to Kyler Murray. Dog, DTR is 6 foot 2 inches. So
I never understood that. I wasn't going to.
I don't know where SK getting that from. I thought he was
either.
Shorter when SK was saying that, but I saw today. I was watching something on him today, and I'm like, yo, DTR is 6 foot 2, bro. Where the hell he getting Kyler Murray from? But
yeah, that was last Friday when you guys were on with Randy, and I was just in the background, so I didn't have a chance to ask him why he was talking about him like that. I'm like, he's not Kyler Murray. What are you talking about? But anyway.
Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see, man.
We'll see.
But you know, but still, yet though, even with DTR, like, yes, it would be exciting to say, okay, the Vikings went quarterback, but we know that DTR most likely is not going to be our franchise quarterback. Like, I mean, we could just, unless we just strike lucky. And like like Dak Prescott did in the 4th round for the Cowboys. You got obviously your Tom Brady's and shit like that.
Wilson.
Yeah, Russell Wilson. Yep. So there's people that can, but it's like, yo, man, if you really want to get a quarterback, man, get a quarterback. You know what I mean? Like, that's all we saying. If you go get a quarterback, go get a quarterback, man. Go get one of the top 3 guys, whether that's this year, which we all can agree that we want this year. There's no need to wait next year because it's always we got next year. I mean,
that drives me crazy.
Like next year, man. You know what I mean?
Like I said, here's what would happen. Oh, we'll get next year because we'll have more draft picks and then we'll have more cap space. All right. And then we'll have another 7 to 10 win season, and we'll be tempted to say, let's get Kirk for one more year. And then we won't have enough draft picks to move all the way up because we'll be drafting in the 20s. So then we'll say, you know what, 2025, that's a good year. Right. We've been saying that for decades. Wanted to correct, I forgot who said it earlier about Christian Ponder. Well, don't forget about Teddy Bridgewater. We did take him too. So.
Oh, yeah. We did take, that was on Mike's Sports Vibe, yeah. So Mike said that we didn't draft a quarterback since Christian Ponder, but we did go Teddy Bridge, in the 1st round. What, 32nd pick or something? Didn't we trade down or something?
Yeah, we traded back up to the last pick with Seattle and got Teddy. Yep. So that was the year we took Anthony Barr with our pick.
Right. Shout out Skull Mafia, man. Listen, not only is he my Skull bro, but hey, he part of Wrench Gang. And I'm gonna tell you right now, he telling y'all, man, there's 40 people in the comments and the likes must not be adding up. So I'm gonna tell you right now, when my people got that Wrench by that name, trust me, they gonna tighten your ass up now. I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna tighten your ass up. Any loose people in the comments, man, in the chat and watching the video, man. Hey, look, and I know there are 40 people, so I know there's about 30 of y'all sitting on the wall. We had this conversation before. Y'all are the people in the club that won't sit on the wall and just watch everybody else have fun. Bring your ass up off the wall, man. Come on to the dance floor. You know what I mean? Let's hear what you got to say. We don't bite. You know what I mean? We don't bite. You feel me? So, hey, but if you don't come off the wall, at least buy a drink. You know what I'm saying? And what's buying a drink? Hitting the like button. It's free. You know what I mean?
A bunch of people. Hey, you just went from 32 likes to 39 in that 15 seconds.
There we go. You know what I mean? Shout out the gang, man. Shout out Wrench Gang in the building, man. Listen, tighten their ass up, Wrench Gang.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Tighten their ass up.
Thank you.
But for real, I got you, Nick. Don't worry. I'm finna add some new moderators anyway, man. I got y'all, man. We about to have a whole bunch of Wrench Gangs, man. You know what I mean? Wrench Gang. I need to get that sound bite. Hey, we lit, man. Appreciate everybody, man, for the love, though. Well, you know that. But yeah, so we talking about DTR, we talking about all that. Listen, I like them too, Skull Mafia. I like DTR. You know that. I did a video on that. I like Hendon Hooker too. You know what I mean? But I just feel like, man, go for your damn quarterback. You know what I mean? Go for your quarterback, man. Hold up, y'all. Let me make sure. Let me turn this down.
Actually, you know I love you, Nano. Block the Kirk stands, Wrench Gang.
Right when I say I'm gonna take the call line off, somebody calling.
All right.
Hold on, let's see what we got.
Who we got?
Yo, who we got in the building?
Hey, this is Dilly. First time caller.
Dilly. What's up,
man?
How you doing, man?
Good, man. We chilling. Appreciate you calling in tonight, man. What are you thinking about it? Are you listening to what we talking about?
I am, and you know what? Can I just explain to you why I strongly feel that we're going to go and draft AR.
Yeah, please do. Please make us feel good, Dilly. Come on,
we
man.
are all ears.
Make us feel good tonight, man. Come on.
You guys are. You know, I found your channel. You guys are kind of singing what I'm singing. And I tell people. I've been telling people for days that they're going to do this. And if you start and you look at how Kawasi and Kevin. They need to make their move right now. They can't wait another year. They need to make their move. And that's why you're hearing quarterback talk right now, right? I don't know what changed your mind on Kirk or if this was the plan all along, maybe that 4th and 8, I don't know, man. But so let me just start by saying I watched when Kawasi was hired and they had a video on Vikings.com, whatever, and he came into the building and he saw a picture of Randall Cunningham and he said, I idolized that guy when I was young. And that kind of gave me a feeling of if he wanted to get a quarterback because, young, new GM, young, new head coach, it's inevitable. I'm like, all right, well, which guy would he pick, right? And so that leads me to somebody like AR over any of the other guys, right? Because this guy just isn't a guy that's mobile. He's like a package, right? Like, if he can put it together, and guess who you got as a quarterback whisperer? You have KOC to put together. So I think that now is the time. And if people, they're gonna do something in this draft that's probably uncommon, which may be some trades or trades of players because we don't have a lot of draft capital. We're gonna have to give some stuff up, draft capital. It's gonna be this year. It's gonna be some next year, maybe even the third year from now. But when you look at it, this is the last year we're strapped on the cap. The next couple of years, we're going to have money to spend. You may lose some draft picks over the next, this year and the next couple of years, but you're going to be able to buy some free agents finally, right? Some decent ones to make up for that. I think it's the plan. It's a smoke screen that they're not talking about AR-15 right now. It's a smoke screen. So
let's go.
I hope so.
Those are my points. It's going to happen. I'd be shocked if it didn't.
Let's go, man. Shout out Dilly in the building, making us feel good, man. Hey, I appreciate you calling. You know what? You need to call more, man, because you make it sound so. Hey, listen, you just made our night that much better. The way you talking about it, I believe it. You know what I mean? Like, for sure, man. Dilly for GM.
Hey, you heard it here, okay?
Hey, appreciate you, man. Hey, you know that. Appreciate you. Hey, appreciate you calling in, Dilly, for sure. All right. Hey, let's go, man. Shout out Dilly in the building, man. That was a good call right there, too, man. Was. Hey, you know what? Hey, listen. It's getting spicy in the building. You know what I mean? Hey, Mont told me it was smoke screen, too. So I think that's where everybody leaning, man. Shout out Dilly in the building for calling and saying that. Right when I was about to damn sure disconnect it because I wanted to make some of y'all more of y'all wrench gangs. But I'm going to tell you what. Don't worry, wrench gang. I'm going to make some more of y'all wrench gangs after the night's live. I got you. I'll go through the comments and make some of y'all some moderators, man, for sure. For the ones who want to be. Good night, rapping Justin. Hey, appreciate you, Eric, man. Appreciate you. Hey, Yogi.
Hey,
Yogi in the building, man. Shout out Yogi in the building. Shout out Yogi, man. My boy Yogi in the building, man. Hey, listen. Yogi sent me a picture today. Yogi be tapping in with me throughout the day too, man. Know what I'm saying? Sending me pictures and stuff that he does, man. He's so fire with the Photoshop and stuff like that, man. But shout out to him, man, talking about Travis Jordan Travis, man, for next year. But hey, Yogi, I think we made a decision tonight, man. We ready to just get our guy this year, man. Fuck next year.
Exactly.
Hey, fuck next year, man. You know what I mean? Hey, for real.
Nobody loves football as much as I do.
I'm telling you right now. Hey, but what'd you hear about that day that you got to say?
I totally agree with what he's saying. I mean, that's what we said earlier. It's time to just do it. It's time to stop putting off the inevitable because you will always find an excuse not to. There was a somewhere in the comment earlier, and there's so many of them. I ain't like you. I can't keep up with all of these. But somebody said, well, we have some other needs here too. And I'm like, you're right. But we're always going to have other needs. It's always going to be the price is too much. And you know what? At some point, you have to say to yourself, forget. And I've used this one before. Forget about the name Patrick Mahomes and forget about the results. Just think about the process. They made the determination. Alex Smith and Kirk Cousins pretty near the same guy. And it wasn't Alex Smith's fault. All the Kirk stands was it's not Kirk Cousins' fault about the defense. Not Kirk Cousins' fault that. Fine. I ain't even going to argue with you on it anymore. It wasn't Alex Smith's fault. They said, we've gone as far as we can with this guy. And listen, they traded up. They got a guy. Not even the Chiefs thought it was going to work out as well as it did for the Chiefs. That was like mining for gold and finding an entire moon full of gold bullion. They didn't expect that he was going to have 2 Super Bowls under his belt by now. They were hoping to maybe have one, or they were hoping to maybe get to the AFC Championship game a couple of times. They've been to the AFC Championship game every year since Patrick Mahomes took over.
That's crazy.
You can't get much crazier than that. The only thing crazier than that is Tom Brady, who in 22 years went to 14 AFC/NFC championship games. That's crazy. That's almost 2 out of 3. Okay. Now that's ridiculous for 20 years to be there 2 out of 3 times. But my point is that at some point you just got to do it. And at some point it's like, okay, trust that Kevin O'Connell, when you hired him to be an offensive coach who's going to be able to work with quarterbacks, you're right. AR-15 would not step in here and start in day one. Just like Aaron Rodgers didn't start day one, just like Patrick Mahomes didn't start day one. Very few quarterbacks. When Peyton Manning started day one, he was garbage in 1998. He was terrible in 1998. So don't be afraid of, you got to trust Kevin O'Connell. That's my biggest thing. I trust that Kevin O'Connell is going to be able to develop the next guy. So guess what? You're not going to find a perfectly polished quarterback. You're going to find somebody who needs some work. And that's why we hired the guy. So just bleep and do it. What's up?
Absolutely, man. Let's get a horn for that, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it, man. Hey, shout out,
Adnan.
Adnan. Shout out to you, man.
What's
Kirk
up,
stands
Adnan?
are not even Vikings fans, man. That's an absolute fact, man. Shout out to you
know
in the
that.
building, man. Appreciate you
know
tapping in.
that.
Shout out Steven in the building, man. Or Steve. Sorry about that. Steve Barrett, man. Shout out to Steve Barrett in the building. I'd go all in. Let's go. That's what we looking for. That's what we looking for, man. We looking for people that go all in. All day Ed said playoff and prime time Kirk sucks. And that's what we, and look, and guess what? You know what's crazy? Ed, is you gotta play playoff and primetime games to get to the Super Bowl.
Thank
you.
I
mean? So it's like, if he sucks in those games, I don't give a damn. And that's why, man, I did that video, man, on Jamie Erdahl, man. And I'm gonna tell you, right? Yes, she's a Vikings fan. And I know a lot of people are like, well, of course she's gonna say that. The Kirk stands are like, yeah, she's gonna say that because she's a Vikings fan and she's frustrated. Rightfully so. She's frustrated just like the rest of us. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, she had it right on point. She said, you can win the regular season all you want. You know what I mean? Like, keep winning regular season games. Whip-de-doo. And yes, it does mean a lot. We're not trying to discredit winning football games. You got to win football games to first be able to compete for the Super Bowl. But the point is this, man. The Vikings have always been a decent football team, and we're like what, third in win percentage or fourth in all time? Third in all time win percentage, man. Like, come on, man. Like, we win football with or without Kirk, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about when we get in the playoffs, can we get over that hump? Is Kirk that guy? I mean, that's the question. Is Kirk that guy? I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's too bad you can't play the theme song. You know, you get demonetized, like you said. But that, for that one episode where you did it, that was pretty good.
That was fun. Good. I mean, can't play the theme song, man. Them boy done cut us off, man. I don't want YouTube to take our channel, man. You know what I'm saying? They trying to do us dirty. Yeah, I mean, ship Kirk to the Niners. AJ, we talked about that. I don't think to be real, like I wouldn't mind. Like, I'm on the fence. I do want our quarterback, man. I'm kind of with Dave. He convinced me, and everybody else convinced me that AR is who I want. You know what I mean? And now I think I want him so bad tonight that I'm gonna be pissed if we don't get him. Now I'm gonna be mad. You know what I mean? Now I'm gonna be mad. Y'all done got me so hyped on getting him. I'm gonna be mad now if we don't get him. You know what I mean? But
I don't think they're going to sit back, whether they get AR-15 or not. I don't think they're going to sit back and let the draft come to them. That's how I'm going to put it. I think they're going to be like kind of what Flores said. I don't sit back. I'm aggressive. I might swing and miss, but I'm aggressive. I think Kwesi kind of sat back last year a little bit and, you know, made that trade with Detroit. And if I'm just going to keep it real, I still think he got ripped off a little bit, regardless if Lewisine comes back and becomes a Hall of Fame player or not. He still didn't get as much value in that trade. But I think this year the Wills have finally said, all right, it's your team. You run it how you want, and you sink or you swim. Last year, we told you our direction was we want to see what you guys can get out of this to see how much of it was the players and how much of it was Mike Zimmer. And I think they actually evaluated it right. They did manage to get a whole bunch of wins, but they were all a bunch of close wins. They still count. That doesn't mean we don't have to give them back or nothing like that. But I think I'm never going to say it's good to lose in the playoffs, but I think the way they lost that game for the long term might have actually been the better thing, because if they had won that Giants game and then got killed by San Francisco, it would have been a repeat of 2019 where they pulled off that victory in New Orleans. And we all remember, if they lose that New Orleans game, Mike Zimmer gets fired then. And what did they do? They extended Mike Zimmer, and we had 2 terrible years before we finally got KOC. So I'm not saying that I'm happy that we lost the game, but I think I'm happy that they recognize what they have and weren't fooled by 13 wins when in reality you still didn't get out the first round of playoffs.
Exactly. That makes it because there is some Kirk stands, and I ain't gonna say no names, but everybody keeps leaning on these, well, we just won 13 football games. Nobody gives a damn about you winning 13 regular season football games. And again, yes, winning football games does matter. We're not saying it don't matter. You have to win football games. But if you could have went 17-0. But if you lose in the first playoff game, what does it matter? You know what I'm saying? Like it don't. If you can't win in the playoffs, it don't matter. You have to be a proven type quarterback that's been proven that they can win in high pressure moments, win or go home games, playoff games. That's what you have to prove. And guess what? It's crazy that the Kirk stands, they'll sit there and talk about it. But Kirk himself even said in an interview that at the end of his career, he's going to be judged on what he did in the postseason. He said it his damn self. And Kirk stands still, won't even believe it. But the man said it out of his own damn mouth. You know what I mean? So I don't get y'all sometimes, man. You know what I mean? Like, listen to the damn horse sometimes. He said it. You know what I mean? The guy said it his damn self, man. So get the hell out of here with all that. You know what I'm saying? But AR, man, hey, Dilly, shout out Dilly. He made us feel good tonight. Yeah, you know what I mean? Dilly made us feel good tonight, man, with that AR news. You know what I mean? And it makes sense. It absolutely makes sense. I think that AR needs to be the guy that the Vikings need to go for, man. We making that shit official tonight, man, on Triple P. Anthony Richardson, man, is going to the Vikings, man. Hey, Sarah, man, I hope you call in, Sarah, because we want you to rant. We want you to rant on Minnesota. Listen, hey, Sarah, when you bling the hotline, hey, we just going to answer it. And I'm going to say, is this Sarah? You're going to be like, yeah, this Sarah. And we just going to let you go ahead. We just going to let you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't even going to say nothing, Sarah. You just start. I mean, the clock will start and you ran as crazy as you damn want. You feel me? All the talking heads in the national media didn't respect us. Why? Because they know we ain't dog shit with Kirk. No team is afraid of Kirk. And she's absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? Like, no team is. And trust me, y'all, I'm plugged in with a bunch of different content creators from all teams in the NFL. My mission when I started this content creation was to reach out to all teams just in case when the season comes, I have connections to be able to do collabs with. And I'm going to tell you right now, I watch them still to this day. And none of them care, bro. Like, if you go back to the season and let's just say we played Washington, go look at their pregame videos from their content creators. None of them give a fuck about Kirk. Like, none of them. None of them are where they're like, bro, they got Justin Jefferson, but they also got Kirk Cousins. He could have a bad game. He could have a good game. If you got to have that kind of conversation, I don't want him. You know what I mean? I want a quarterback where they say, hey, listen, we playing Anthony Richardson, but hey, we playing the Vikings. Nobody got Anthony Richardson. We're not winning that game. You know what I mean? That's the conversations I want. You know what I mean? Like, for real.
Exactly.
For real.
There's a comment in here. I just scrolled past. I gotta find it again. But
yeah, go find it, man.
About if you did take Anthony Richardson, would Kirk be salty and request a trade? Let him. I don't give a rat's ass about Kirk Cousins' feelings. Okay? Neither. I don't. Just like when Adam Thielen left, I said, bro, we love you. You still got the jersey hanging behind you. But absolutely. If you feel like you got to get up out of here, okay, I ain't mad at you, but I ain't tripping over your feelings. Kirk Cousins has contracts for the last 6 years for $185 million, and he's already been paid $175 million. So I don't give a damn about his feelings if
we got
upset. If we draft his replacement.
Let's see it. I hope this ain't Sarah. Sarah, gonna go in.
Oh, I hope it is. I'll be quiet.
Who we got?
Wait, what's up, Rap? Just take that. You know what's happening, bro?
Hey, what's up with you, man? Appreciate you.
Who we got?
Man, I appreciate, man, the information, man. Get me on the podcast, man. You guys got the greatest show up and coming, man. I'm glad to be a part of it, man.
Hey, appreciate you.
My information that I wanted to hit you guys with was dealing with the Minnesota Vikings, man, of course, and about the quarterback situation. I'm definitely down for the Mark Jackson coming in. I've seen too much Kirk Cousins for 5 years. Enough is enough. There's no more time for trying to hope he gets it there. The great pumpkin is over with. You watch Charlie Brown. You know how they sat in the pumpkin patch, kept waiting, and the great pumpkin never showed. He's the great pumpkin.
Hey, let's go.
He ain't changing.
Oh
Let's go, man. My boy cooking tonight, man. Let's eat.
That's the line of the night.
Hey, for sure. Hey, that is, man. Hey, for sure, God. Man. Hey, tell him one more time, man. Tell him one more time, man.
It's time now, man, for reality, man. The great pumpkin ain't coming. Kirk Cousins, I don't care how much you want to put chains on him, how much you want to hope he's going to be great. He's held us up for money. He didn't come here because he wanted to. Go back. When he was getting negotiated with the Jets, he only came here because the bag was guaranteed. He didn't have no passion for us. Why do we got passion for him? It's time to let him go walk, take that circus somewhere else, take them pumpkins and go grow them somewhere else to see. We don't care. Over here, we want Super Bowl ring. We just lost the legend, Bud Grant.
Let's
go. He didn't get a chance to bring us a Super Bowl. And now we're hoping that with this change of regime, we change our whole mindset. Kevin O'Connell is coming in to do wonderful things for us. So let's make it happen. Go get Lamar. He should have been here in the first place. We brought in Mike Hughes, and that was a mistake.
That's true.
We should have came and got Lamar. We wouldn't be here. That's the franchise. Put the franchise on point and put the purple people back where they're supposed to be. Make the defense rough and tough again. Make the running game strong. We already got the heavy sets we bringing in. Lamar should be here. Quit keeping Kirk here. Let him go get a paycheck from Walmart. He don't need to be here no more. It's time to go.
Hey, appreciate your passion. Hey, listen,
Absolutely.
You got us cranked tonight, man. You got us cranked tonight. Talk your talk, man. Hey, we appreciate you calling in. Make sure you keep tapping in with Triple P, man, and calling in when you see the line, man. For sure,
hey, man.
We
when you see Triple P, you know it's a victory, man.
Hey, you already know that.
Stay on me, man. We gonna have to holler one day, man.
Oh, you already know.
Come up there and kick it. Bring me on the show. Listen, I'm the Purple Papa, 50 years strong with the Minnesota Vikings, man. I'm the original Buzz boy. So you know what you got coming when I bring the energy, man. We not talking no more weakness. We talking power. So
hey, pop out.
Enjoy the rest of the show, and man, thank you, my brother.
Hey, appreciate you, brother.
Hey, thanks for coming on, man.
Peace.
Hey, shot out, man. Shot out, man. Let's get it, man. Hey, listen, the phone lines is beating. My boy is talking his talk. You hear me? Like, that boy got us motivated tonight, man. Listen, it is what it is. We need him for GM. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if he was GM, shit, hey, Kirk would have been gone goddamn 2019.
2 years ago. 3 years ago.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, now I know some people ain't gonna agree with his Lamar take, but it is what it is too, though. You know what I mean? If we did have Lamar, if we would have drafted Lamar, we would have been loving Lamar right now. You know what I mean? As our quarterback, for sure.
The only thing I'll say to that is, remember, we still had Zimmer, and so he wouldn't have done with Lamar what Harbaugh.
But think about it. Zimmer loved running
the
the football. Could you imagine? Could you imagine all the run plays he can scheme up with Lamar? And
I'll say it like this. It would have either been brilliant or brutal. There would have been no middle. We wouldn't have had to worry about being in the middle.
And the RPO wasn't really hitting like that at that time. Like RPO came around in like 2020. They started using it a lot more. Mm-hmm. So, but hey, you know what? Hey, I still agree with him though on everything he said, because I'm gonna tell you right now, if we were to get Lamar, I'm going to be lit. I'm lit. You feel me? Just because I think Lamar is still a superstar in this league. And it's crazy how somebody who just won an MVP 3 years, or what is it, 3 years ago? What he win it in 2019?
No, it was 19.
Won in
19, yeah.
He won in 19, yeah.
It was
he won in his second year, 2019, bro. Like, come on, dog. Like, we talking about somebody who won an MVP just a couple years ago, man. Like, how the hell you gonna compare him to Kirk Cousins, man? That shit don't make no goddamn sense. Now they talk.
We're gonna talk about Kirk Cousins. He just had the best year of his career. Why would you want to move off of him now? I don't know. Probably because it's not sustainable. It's not replicatable. He might have one more good year, and then what do you got? But to his point about Lamar, I've said it before. We said it together. Yeah. Lamar's not my first choice. My first choice is to draft a guy. Yeah. But my stance is this: if I had to choose between Lamar and Kirk, I'm taking Lamar all day long, and it's not.
Absolutely.
Funny.
It's not even close. It's not even close. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even close. And this is the thing too, man. Vlad, I see you with the how do you pay him, and dilly too. Like, here's the thing, man. Like, I think there's a lot of false narrative out there. First of all, that he wants $200 million guaranteed. Like,
that's not
like people are just pulling that number out of their ass. Like, they really are. No, nobody knows what this man wants. And I'm gonna tell you this: the longer we wait, the cheaper he gonna get. Because I'm gonna tell you, he's the type of guy where it's gonna get to the point where he just want to go out there and whoop up on the Ravens. I'm gonna tell you right now. Like, he's going to look at people's schedule and be like, who the hell play the Ravens next year? Because that's who the fuck I want to join. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm finna show they ass something. Like, he like that, man. He a down south Florida boy, man. He like that. Like, the longer it takes, the more he's going to say, man, what you got? You know what I mean? And I know people say, well, the Ravens can counter the offer. But listen, he don't want to be in Baltimore. They're not going to spend that much money and sign a contract with Lamar if he doesn't want to be there. Right. They know he doesn't want to be there. Like, they're not going to do that. You know what I mean? So it's just like some people with Kirk, when they say he has the no trade clause. Well, the no trade clause is sticky because just think about it. If Kirk knows we're trying to trade him and get rid of him, and he says, no, I'm staying here, I'm just going to waive my no trade clause. Think about what the vibe's going to be like in the locker room and just all over the, you know what I mean? Like, come on, everybody going to be looking at you like, man, you ain't even been invited to the party, but you feel like you can come to the party. Like, we told you wasn't allowed to come, but since you in the building, man, it's F you. You know what I mean? Like,
and to all the Kirk stands out there that be like, see, all of his teammates love him. They be like, yeah, he was cool last year, dog, but
I'm telling you.
Hey, well, you go through the chassis. There's one from Too Evil, but I don't get to, but you go through.
Yeah, go ahead. Which one is it?
The one at 907, where he says, why does Justin not think the Vikings trade? About 907. So I don't even know where that's in on the list, but
I find. Well, go ahead, just answer it.
Okay, so Too Evil's like, why Justin not think the Vikings could trade enough picks next year to get the first or second pick, even if we're in the middle of the road? 3 first-round picks is a lot. Here's a couple things, Too Evil. Good question. This time next year, Kirk Cousins' contract will have voided. So you will have had to make your decision on whether you extend Kirk Cousins for one more year or if you let him take a hike. If you let him take a hike, then teams know you are extremely desperate to get that 1 or 2 pick. So it's going to cost you 4 first-round draft picks, your 2024, 5, 6, and 7 to get up to the number 1 or number 2 slot next year, particularly if we starting out in the 20s. So part of it is teams are going to know how desperate you are if you don't have Kirk Cousins under contract. That's number 1. Number 2, as I said earlier, I want to get the guy in here now so that he can watch behind Kirk Cousins for 1 year. And I've already been studying. I don't want to take a Caleb Williams next year and immediately have to start him. I don't want to do that. As much as I do love Williams more than I like AR, but the circumstances of this is Kirk's last year and where we're at now and the price that it would take to get Richardson versus the price to get Williams, that's what my thinking is.
Facts. Shout out Marcus Moore with the super sticker. Shout out Marcus Moore with the $5 super sticker. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. And then hold on, real quick before I put that super chat, I'm gonna go back to Marcus because I'm tripping, man. We gotta at least get the horn popping or something, man. Listen, shout out Marcus in the building, man. You know what I mean? Purple Gang members, you already know that.
As much as I do.
I'm telling you, he don't. We talk about Kirk Cousins, man. Shout out 10 Ton is number 1. Shout out to him.
10?
Shout out to him with the $9 super chat, $10 super chat. Appreciate you, man. Hey, I appreciate all the love we getting tonight, man. I'm glad I got the phone line so y'all could call in, man. This should make it so much more worth it. So much more worth it to hear y'all spaz because y'all be giving me the vibes is crazy tonight, man. The way y'all hitting the phone line and talking that talk, I'm telling you, if a Kirk stan get on here tonight, boy, he in trouble, boy. Do not get on here tonight if you a Kirk stan, man. Keep your behind on the wall, man. I know some of y'all back there with your arms crossed, look at them. Hey, they looking at us with their nose up. Look at them talking about our boy. You know what I mean? Hey, put your nose down, man. Put your nose down. Quit playing with us. You know what I'm saying? Quit playing with us, man. Shout out Triple P family, man, for all the love tonight, man. But let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. 50 in the chat. Hit the like. Hey, you already know, man. Skull Mafia, my Skull bro, tighten your ass up. Hey, shout out Danny in the building, man. I don't know if I gave you a shout out, Danny. I seen you earlier. Appreciate you tapping in tonight. You already know that. He said, you think, hold on. I can't answer that because that must be the answer to a question. Good looking on the hat too, Rap. Hey, you already know, man. Sent the hats
out. Put that one back up.
Sent the hats out. Which one?
The one you just had up there about.
With Danny?
Danny, yeah.
Hold up. I got to find. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this one right here. That's the one I need.
Do you think Kirk is going to be willing to teach our young quarterback? That's another question to ask him. Look at Brett Favre and A-Rod. Fair point. Guess what? Kirk don't have a choice. If you draft Anthony Richardson or any other quarterback that we know is going to be his replacement, if Kirk gets pissed off and says, I don't want to be here, then you trade him at that point. Yeah. Then he forced your hand. But then you're going to get some draft capital back for trading Kirk Cousins. Listen, I've given up the ghost on trading Kirk Cousins now and getting draft capital for him. That's what I would have done. I've given up the ghost on that. But if you draft a quarterback and Kirk Cousins wants to have a pity party, let his ass and his $185 million have a pity party. I do not give a damn. Okay. I'm saying it like this. If Kirk says, I don't want it, fine. Then you know what? You don't have to mentor the guy. KOC will mentor the guy and he'll just watch you. You know what? You can be a jerk like that. You know, all this talk about how gracious Kirk Cousins was when he was drafted, the same draft as RG3. And you know what? The owner of the Washington football team did play him bogus. I'm not going to pretend that didn't happen. He did get played bogus like that. But having said all that, if Kirk doesn't want it wants to take the high road and say, hey, I'm not going to teach this guy anything, then that's fine. That's what your coach is there for. And if he doesn't want to be here, trade his ass. And then sign some backup off the street, let him start for a while before
nobody loves football as much as I do.
So good question though, Danny. That's a good question, but I don't care what Kirk Cousins think. I don't.
They cooking. Let's go, man. Hey, and same thing, man. Right here, man. Who cares about Kirk's feelings? F him. You know what I'm saying? F him. He don't care about our feelings checking it down on 4th and 8. You know what I'm saying? He obviously don't care about our feelings. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I was damn sure sitting in front of that TV like this, happy that a motherfucker hoping like, hey, boy, we finna come back. We've been coming back all year. This is the position we've been in all year. My boy already has 9 comebacks this season. You know what I'm saying? I know he about to turn up right now, boy. He got the ball in his hands and there's plenty of time on the clock. Oh, yeah, we going down and tie this game up. We might even go for 2. You know what I'm saying? We might even go for 2 and win this game. 4th and 8, check down. After that, F your feelings. I don't care about your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like your feelings, hey, that's for your wife to deal with, not me. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, get them up out of here. You feel me?
Your feelings, you got 175 million feelings sitting in your bank account right now. So I don't care about them. I don't care. If your feelings is hurt and your wife can take your clothes off and do her wife duties,
exactly, because you know she picked out your outfit.
Because she picked out that outfit, she can take it off your ass too. I don't
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just like, I don't care about it.
I don't know, man. I think this shit leaning to the curb. Y'all already know how it get, man. It get real curbish in this motherfucker once we start talking about Kirk Cousins, man. You know what I mean? Y'all already know how I get. Hey, Kirk Cousins. Hey, go sit on that curb right there. Go sit on that curb. We'll be right back.
Hey, we have some shouts to do. We ain't done for a minute. Did you say hello to Zone? Zone in the house. Let me make sure.
Yeah, in the Zone podcast. Yeah, you already
Joker
know, man.
Nation,
shout out
thanks
to my
for
boy.
joining. We see you, Joker. Appreciate you.
Yeah, shout out to my boy in the building. You already know, man. Shout out my boy, man. DT, he a big boy. Hey, yeah, hey, in the Zone, I do like Ika. I do like him. I do like him.
Absolutely.
I do like him. That'll be somebody I'll be happy to.
All right, I'm going to ask Zone this question. All right, Zone, you just put it in the chat. Trade the 2 first-round picks to get Lamar, or trade the 2 or whatever you got to get AR-15. Which one would you take if you're in charge there? What's up, Cole?
What's up, Cole in the building?
Ooh, I like. What's that picture?
Dean said first time watching. Dean said first time watching the chat. Hey man, Dean, welcome to the family, man. You part of the Triple P family now, man. Hey, listen, don't make it be your last time. Let's go, man. Shout out Dean in the building, man. Shout out Dean, man.
Hey, Dean,
we love you, Dean, already. You don't even know it.
Hey, when the show's over, going over to Purple and Gold for Days, that's my channel. I'll be over there too. There's a 4-hour super show of me rapping Dave, and there might have been a few choice discussions there. But thanks for joining us. We very much appreciate it. But check me out, and if you like me, hit that sub button for me.
Absolutely. Let's see. He said, Dean, we lit. Hey, tell him, Skull Mafia. Tell him, hey, let him know. We in there, you know what I mean? Like, hey, you ain't gonna come across no Viking channel like this, dude. I'm gonna tell you right. Put your seatbelt on, get your popcorn, cause man, that's how we do over here, man. Some nights we be chilling, some nights we be chilling. But tonight we lit, man. And Dean, look, the number up in the corner if you want to call the hotline bling and let us know how you feel about Kirk Cousins and let us know how you feel about the draft, what we should do. Hey, Carlos, shout out Carlos, man. People coming off the wall, man. See, y'all coming off the wall now, man. Shout out to the chat in the building, man. Y'all finally coming off the wall.
What's up, Carlos?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all want to do a mock tonight, man? Listen, we might do a mock.
We'll say that for the
mock tonight, man. We'll say that for the end, man. How long you got, man? You want to go 2 hours? I know we can't go 4.
We ain't going no 4. What time we got right now? We got
we are hour and 30 right now, hour and 20. So that's 40 more minutes. Or you want to go hour so we know when to do the mock?
We go for at least 20 and then we'll go mock.
All right, cool.
So we'll get to quarter 2 and then we'll mock and then we'll wrap.
All right, facts. Hey, there go Bob, man. I want to mock. You already know.
Yeah, I know Bob wants
to. Hey, we got you, Bob. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. We're gonna mock here in about 20 minutes. We're gonna mark it about.
And spoiler alert, we're gonna trade everybody to get up to 3.
We trading the farm, baby.
We already know what we're gonna do.
Hey, we trading the farm. Hey, for the new people in the building, man, shout out Yogi. For the ones who don't know, man, Yogi got some, he got some stuff coming too. You know what I mean? I always want to give Yogi his flowers, man, because he done helped out a lot. Not only did, matter of fact, Yogi, we might have to use your I might have to use your login again tonight too for the mock. Matter of fact, so Yogi did that. He gave us his login so that we can mock on Triple P. You feel me? And he bought a couple people a Vikings lifestyle hat. You know what I mean? Like, he's bought a couple people this, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Yogi in the building, man. Shout out to Yogi, man. That's the bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we traded the farm, man, to get AR-15, man. It is what it is, you know. And actually, man, I don't want to call him that name no more. It is a sticky topic in the US right now. We're not gonna get politics.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I think let's just call him A Rich, man. I like A Rich, man.
We call him A Rich.
Let's call him A Rich, man. You know what I'm saying? We call him A Rich right now. Let's see. I just want a mobile QB, man. Not a statue of a QB anymore. Someone who can escape the pocket. That's all we asking for. That's all we asking for, you know. That's all we really asking for. You feel me? Yeah, Yogi, I think I still got it. If you sent it to me on Twitter, I should be able to. I think I got it on Twitter. Let me just make sure real quick. But yeah, that's all I've been wanting too. Somebody that can improvise. Like, that's the word right there. Improvise. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we need. Yeah, I still got all the info, Yogi. I got it. But yeah, that's what we need right there. Somebody who can improvise. You feel me? Like, if you can't improvise, then we don't want you. We don't want you. You know what I'm saying? That's just the facts, man. But man, let me ask you this day, man. I gotta ask you about because you know, we talk about DTR, Jaron Hall. You know, this is a quarterback centric show tonight. You know what I mean? We talking damn quarterbacks all night, even to the mock draft. We quarterbacking it out. You know what I'm saying? We might fuck around draft 2 quarterbacks tonight. We might fuck around get AR, and then we might fuck around
and get DTR at the end. We'll get
just to be safe, we gonna get DTR in the 5th round too.
You know what? If Washington can take RG3 and Kirk Cousins, we can take Anthony Richardson and DTR. There you go.
Hey, one of them motherfuckers gotta be able to play quarterback for a long time. You know what I mean? We got 2 of them. You know what I mean? So hey, look, one of them motherfuckers is gonna pan out. I'm gonna promise you that. So hey, just leave it up to RAP and Day. We gonna get y'all a quarterback tonight.
We be working overtime. Make sure we get one of these guys right.
We gonna get y'all a quarterback tonight. I promise you that. You know what I'm saying? We definitely. Hey, if AR don't work, hey, we get rid of him. Hey, come on, DTR, it's your turn. Hey, somebody gonna goddamn be able to play in this motherfucker tonight. You know what I'm saying? But Lamar would get injured by week 8. But what I was gonna ask you, so we got these names right here, right? And this is the thing, man. Like, I look at it like this, bro. Like, when I think about Kirk Cousins, right? Like, Kirk Cousins hasn't had anybody sitting behind him that actually made him feel like his job is on the line. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this. Do you feel like, let's just say AR comes in. I know we said F his feelings. We don't really care about his feelings. But do you feel like, let's just say we get Anthony Richardson. Do you feel like it would like take him up a level where Kirk would say, oh, that's how y'all feel? That's how y'all feel? All right. You know what I'm saying? And then he goes out there and like wins MVP or some shit. Is that, you feel like that's a possibility with Kirk Cousins, man? Because if that was to happen, bro, that would put us in such a sticky situation, bro.
And you know what? I don't mind. I tell you what. Here's the deal. If it lit a fire under Kirk's butt to say, fine, y'all don't believe in me, let me go show you. I'm cool with that. If I hire somebody else to replace the guy that I got, and the guy that I got finds a different level, and you know what? If Kirk Cousins had an MVP season, I'll ask the same question. Did we lose in the wild card round? Did we lose in the divisional round? Did we lose in the NFC championship game, or did we go to or win the damn Super Bowl? If it lit a fire under Kirk Cousins' ass and he won us a Super Bowl, do we still win? We still win, because then we got us a Super Bowl. So I don't care. But no, if he that's my concern. If he does just enough to not get fired,
right,
then we'd be in a sticky situation. You're right. If he had an even better year than this year, and we lost in the NFC championship game in a very close game where you could legitimately say, okay, this wasn't on Kirk, this was on the defense, or this was on somebody making a fumble, like, you know, in a or a missed kick by the kicker.
Right.
Okay, fine. And if you got to bring him back after that, so what? It's a good problem to have. It's a 2% chance because, like, you know, it's a couple people put into the comments here. You know, if Kirk wanted out, would you want Teddy Bridgewater back? Teddy wouldn't be my first choice, but if Kirk wanted out, we had to sign a journeyman quarterback to be the bridge for 1 year. I'm not opposed to that at all. I'm not afraid of having 1 year of being bad. I'm not. I don't want it, but I'm not afraid of it.
Hey, shout out Yogi.
It works either way.
Shout out Yogi. Could you imagine that though? For real, Rich as the starter, Bridgewater as the backup, and DTR on the practice squad. Hey, for real, boy. Hey, straight up. Why not?
Hey, I'm not trying to be funny, but I am trying to be funny. Boy, what would Rick and Joe do with that scenario?
I'm telling you, man. Hey, what? Them boys be mad as hell, man. Hey, but we ain't even gonna get into that. You know what I mean?
No, we ain't getting.
They have other reasons why they would be mad at that situation.
Of course,
you know what
but my point is like, ain't that some funny stuff? No, I'm here for it. I'm here for whatever means that Kirk is on his way out, and it's nothing personal, and it's not, and it doesn't make me a hater. It doesn't mean I think he sucks. I just means I think that we've gone as far as we can, and I don't see another level to his game. I just don't.
All right, we got one in. We got one in the building. And first of all, Amir, I do like
what's up, Amir?
I do like your name because that's my daughter's middle name. So hey, I ain't gonna be too hard on you, Amir. I ain't gonna be too hard on you, but I'm gonna tell you this: like what you're saying right there is we gonna break it down. We're gonna break it down. All right,
and we'll be fair. We'll be
fair. You know what I mean? He played good. He played some good football. Now, I mean, in the regular season, he did. The whole season, he damn near played good football, except for the primetime games against winning teams. No, when he played a playoff type team, he didn't play as good. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, he stopped throwing the ball to Justin Jefferson. We can agree to that. But this is the thing. We know the defense is bad. You know, this is something that everybody, all Vikings fans know the defense did not play well, but they played well enough to win us 13 games. Now, I'm saying on top of Kirk doing what he did. Now we talk about the interception, you know what I mean, at Buffalo that we had. We talk about interception. I think Cameron Bynum had a crucial pick in one game that closed the game out. We just had a bunch of good things coming back from 33-0. The defense didn't allow a touchdown, another point in the second half. Like, these are things that we have to at least still credit our defense and not diss them all the way either. Now, yes. Mm-hmm. The numbers are fluff because it looks like they were giving up a lot of chunk plays and it was adding up. But when it mattered, though, they stepped up, though. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing. In that playoff game, it was the same exact case. Like, as Vikings fans, did we expect that we were just going to turn into the #1 defense in the wild card game? Like, we knew what we were dealing with. You know what I'm saying? We knew what we were dealing with, and it played out how it was supposed to play out. It played out with, you know what I'm saying, Kirk having the ball in his hands, fourth quarter, 3 minutes left or whatever was left, 2 and some change, whatever. You know what I'm saying, down by 7 points. And guess what? He failed. And it's just a shame that it had to be in a playoff game. Like, if that was week 6, week 7, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. But it's just a shame that it had to happen in a playoff game where his narrative is, you know what I'm saying, he can't win in big games. And I mean, once again, it's proven right that he can't win in big games, but he did play good football. We all agree with that. But can he play good enough to get us to a Super Bowl? And we most of us are going to be saying no to that. You know what I'm saying? So
totally agree. I'm going to say shout out to Vlad. Yeah, I see your question. We'll get back to it in just a second. But some very good points there. Let's be clear. Nobody in this chat, nobody on this show is saying that Kirk is the main reason they lost that game. He's not. The defense is the main reason we lost this game. But a couple of things. To Rap's point, we had how many comebacks? We can't just credit Kirk Cousins and the offense for those comeback victories. I was at that Indianapolis Colts game where we were down 33-0, and then we outscored them 39-3 for the second half and overtime. You can't have a big comeback like that if your defense isn't getting stop after stop after stop after stop. They stopped Matt Ryan on that 4th and inches. If they get that first down, Dalvin Cook doesn't score on that screen pass. That defense has to be credited at some point. And guess what? When you're down 33-0 at halftime, you can say the defense played like garbage. Mind you, one of those was an interception return for a touchdown. One of those was a block punt for a touchdown. But guess what? The offense still has 0 points until the middle of the third quarter. So let's talk about all aspects of it. And I agree. There are legitimate Kirk Cousins haters out there. We joke around. We say we don't like him. We just don't believe him anymore. We don't hate Kirk Cousins. There are people that legitimately hate Kirk Cousins. And that's
like Amir saying he's not the biggest Kirk fan now. And he's even saying right here, he understands all that. So shout out to Amir in the building, man, for real.
But absolutely. So all we're saying is that there are some people that believe that if you could fix the defense to get him to be top 10, top 15, that you could win a Super Bowl with Kirk Cousins on the Minnesota Vikings. I personally don't believe it can. We had a top 15, actually better, in 2018 and 2019, and Kirk did not deliver. And you can say all you want, Mike Zimmer this, John DeFilippo that, all well good. But at some point, it's just like the common denominator is that Kirk Cousins has a gravitational pull to 500 outside of this season. He's never going to train wreck you and lose like win 7 games or less. He's going to win you at least 7. He's got a very high floor and a very low ceiling. And we're just done being kind of in the middle. That's where we're at with it. Now, who did I say we was going to talk about? Oh, Vlad had a question at 9:27 about Adrian Martinez.
Yeah.
Depending on how he performs in the USFL, would you be willing to give him a chance to make the roster? He's very mobile, has an arm, but a lot of injuries. I'll be lying to you, Vlad, if I said I had any kind of opinion on the guy. I mean, again, I saw him when he was playing in college, and I think he's, like 28 now? You talking about the quarterback from Nebraska? Is that who you're talking about, Vlad? I'm pretty sure that's who you're talking about. I give him a tryout maybe, but I don't put any stock into him regardless.
Yeah. Shout out, Ryan, man. Appreciate you tapping in tonight, man. Have a good night, man.
Thanks, Ryan.
So have a good night, Ryan. Appreciate you always. Always. Let's see. JJ is the reason Kirk not getting extended. I put money on that. Hey, that could be true, Skull Mafia, for sure. That could be true. You know what I mean?
I don't even care.
Because we gotta pay JJ. And I know people that say too with the Lamar thing too. It's almost like, well, how do you pay him and JJ? Listen, there's plenty of teams out there that have more than one superstar. Like you're allowed to have more than one superstar that makes money, man. You know what I mean? Now you got to be good in the draft though. That's the thing that matters when you do have a couple superstars on your team. You have to be able to draft. And I think that's something the Vikings need to work on. Like more of their draft picks need to pan out sooner than later. Like you can't be drafting a guy 3 years ago and then he's finally panning out now. It's like, no, these guys need to be able to come in. If an injury happens, they need to be able to step in and give us hope. Kind of like what Asamoah showed us, kind of like a Caleb Evans showed us. Like those are actually seeming like good draft picks. You know what I mean? They seeming like they have potential. So, those are pretty good. And we'll see what Lewis Seen does this year. Hopefully that man has the same type of motivation with the type of injury he had. Hopefully he comes in and still flies around like a missile. I personally think mentally when you have a break like that, like whether he wants to or not, his brain is not going to allow him to go like as hard as he went before the injury, but that's not to say that he still isn't going to go hard though. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see though. I mean, I
gotta correct myself real quick. Adrian Martinez is the guy who transferred to K-State. I give him a workout. I was thinking of Taylor Martinez from Nebraska, and that's the guy who's a little bit older. So I apologize, Vlad. But Adrian Martinez, I suppose I give him a look, but I'm not holding my breath on him. Yeah, I mean, he's in the USFL for a reason.
And shout out Dilly too. We do got to pay Christian Darrisaw as well. So we do got some players we got to pay for sure. We got some players we got to pay, but hey, teams, I look at it like this, like, and the chances of us getting Lamar are probably getting lower now because I think the Colts are really going to try to go all in. I'm going to keep it real. I just was reading things today, and I think the Colts are going all in, and that's going to benefit us to be able to go get AR. So we should be rooting for the Colts to go get Anthony Richardson. I mean, Lamar Jackson, honestly. Like, we should be pulling for that before the draft, too.
Let me address that real quick because you got you got Carolina at the top and you got Houston at number 2. They're going to take 2 quarterbacks. Then you got Arizona at 3. They're not taking a quarterback. If Indy gets Lamar Jackson, then Arizona is the prime team to trade up for regardless because – realistically, Indy and Arizona, they're not taking a quarterback if Lamar goes to Indy. You got to worry then about Seattle that might want to take somebody to sit behind Geno Smith. You also got to think about Detroit at 6. They're in the same position with Jared Goff, where he's a solid guy for next year or two.
Yeah.
I think if Indianapolis gets Lamar, that helps the Vikings because that's one less team that could possibly be interested in it. So I really do hope at this point he does go there just so we can be done with it.
Shout out Mick Andrews. Appreciate you, Mick Andrews, tonight, man. Always love. Appreciate you tapping in with us tonight. make a trade with Arizona. Yeah, like make a trade with Arizona. But if we don't, like if Lamar goes to the Colts, we can just trade with the Colts too, though. You know what I mean? We can make a trade with the Colts. You know what I mean? Because they're obviously gonna have to give up their first round picks for Lamar, so we can kind of replenish them and say, hey, we give you a first round.
Well, I'll say this though: if they give up their fourth to the Ravens for Lamar, then the Ravens might want to take Richardson because they don't have a quarterback anymore.
Well, yeah,
that's why
that could be true, but I think they like Huntley though. I think they're kind of in on Huntley. I think because to be honest with you, I think they do, man. Huntley plays very similar to Lamar. Now he's not as explosive as Lamar, but they have a very similar play style to where he is kind of like plug and play with their. I think they would be willing to wait one more year and run this year with Huntley and give him that chance to at least start from.
We'll see.
I think they would. I mean, I don't know though. We'll see. That you do got a good point because they might say, okay. You're right. They might say, okay, we give you Lamar, we take your fourth, we take your number 4, and yeah, we're gonna just go get AR. That could happen. That pretty much could happen. You know what I'm saying? That pretty much could happen. So Arizona, you're right, might be a better option for real. Then we ain't even got to worry about that.
Exactly. You know what I mean? You get to 3 at Arizona, you get one of the top 3 quarterbacks, regardless of who I keep saying Charlotte, Carolina takes, and regardless of who Houston takes. If you're sitting at 3, you just take the 3rd one, and you're happy with it.
Yeah. Hey, Mont said Carolina might shock the world and take A-Rich at 1. And we talked about that, Mont. We said that earlier. Yep. We said that earlier, man. Like, I would not be surprised if Carolina went after A-Rich at number 1, man. Mm-hmm. I'm going to keep it real. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think anybody would because, I mean, he just has the raw talent, bro. Like, but it's going to be hard to think that Bryce Young would not be the number 1 pick or CJ Stroud. See, I think Bryce Young should be the number 1 pick. But you know, I know they actually had did anybody see that video with Josh McCown? Because he's the quarterback's coach now for the Panthers, and he was talking to CJ Stroud, and he didn't know somebody was recording, and he's like, don't worry, when you come to Carolina, we'll go out and play some ball, like play basketball. Because they were talking about playing one-on-one. So he kind of spilt the beans on that video. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you're about to be a Carolina Panther, you know, CJ Stroud. So when I saw that video, it kind of made me feel like, okay, they're already committed to CJ Stroud for real. Let's see. Huntley. Hold up real quick. Huntley. And I like Huntley, Yogi. I'm a fan of Huntley too. Huntley not even signed yet, I think. Could be wrong. Oh, okay. I think they drafted him a couple years ago. What, 2 years ago, was it? I do like Huntley, though.
Huntley?
Huh? Tyler Huntley, yeah. Okay, I think it's Tyler Huntley.
Wasn't Tyler Huntley? Let's see here. Let me pull him up. I'll pull him up right now.
Yeah, I like Tyler Huntley. But yeah, man, when I seen that video with Josh McCown talking to CJ Stroud saying when you get to Charlotte, we'll find a basketball court. That solidified it for me because obviously he's the quarterback coach. He's gonna have some pull on who they want to draft. And him saying something like that just shows that the Panthers are probably all in on CJ Stroud, man. They're going CJ Stroud for sure. And I wouldn't be surprised if A-Rich went number 1, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think CJ's going 1. And I think Bryce is gonna go to the Texans for sure.
I think Bryce to the Texans is all but a lock. But a lock, regardless of who goes 1.
Yeah, let's see. Y'all
want to let's do this mock real quick while I'm looking at Tyler Huntley.
Let's do a mock real quick. Hold on, let me pull this up really fast, y'all. Let's get the mock started, and then we'll call it a night, man. We appreciate everybody that was tapping in tonight, man. We'll do a 5-rounder. Let's see. Let's slow this thing down. I think it already got me. I think I might got to use Yogi's thing and log in real quick. Yeah.
It says Tyler Huntley's under contract with the Ravens for 1 more year, so I don't know where that question came about, but no, according to this, he's under contract for 1 more year.
All right. I want to mock. All right. I'm going to disconnect the phone line, y'all. Where the phone line is out. You know what I'm saying? Let me take this off real quick. And then we're going to goddamn mock it up. Let's see. All right. Let's see. All right, let's get it. Let's see here, man. This to the screen. We finna get our boy. Let's go. Y'all know who we getting. Don't act brand new now. Don't act brand new now. Y'all know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what's going on. Shit. Who we trading with, man? We trading with Arizona? Is that what we doing?
Yeah, we got to trade with Arizona.
All right, so let's do that first. Let's go ahead and get that out the way now. I mean, let's try to make it real. We'll try to make it as realistic as possible. But you know what? Fuck it. We're going to do it by any means necessary. AR coming to the Vikings. By any means necessary. I don't give a damn.
Throw in Danielle Hunter, Dalvin Cook, 23.
Hey, facts. And we might give them 2024 number 1, 2025 number 1. By any means necessary for this mock. Good thing this is a mock and this ain't real life. But we getting his ass coming to the Vikings tonight. Shout out Lemmy in the building, man. I seen you earlier, Lemmy, man. Shout out to you, man. My bad, man. I feel like I ain't give you a shout out. Shout out Joker in the building. I feel like I seen you earlier, man. Sorry, man. We had a pack house tonight. You know what I mean? Appreciate everybody, man. I don't want to miss the OGs, though. I don't want to miss the OGs at Triple P, man. Shout out to y'all, man. We love when y'all tap in with us all the time. You already know it. All right, so let's do this. All right, so we're going to get number 3. We're going to give them, obviously, number 23. We good with that, right? And then y'all want to try to trade a player. It only let us trade one player. So who do we think would be better? Cook
probably
or Hunter?
Hunter.
Right. You think they would take Hunter over Cook?
No, JJ Watt retiring.
Yeah, you got a good point. All right, so they ain't even. I remember last time we tried this. Remember they were trying to be stingy. Remember they would. It was like you could give them the farm and they weren't giving it to us. But hey, they'll take that right there.
In a minute.
We just gonna get rid of. We just gonna do it however they gonna take it. You know what I mean? Like I don't give a damn. However they gonna take it, we gonna take it real quick. However they gonna take it, we gonna take it real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Gosh. If it was
shout
that,
out Yogi.
honestly,
Shout out Yogi in the building, man, with the $20 super chat, man. Shout out Yogi. Appreciate you, my boy.
Honestly, if that's what it was, just the 23rd, a first and a third and 25 and Danielle Hunter. Do you know how much champagne we would be popping that night where we didn't have to give up another first round pick where it was just one additional first round pick and Danielle Hunter? Oh my gosh, that would be a steal. I wouldn't say anything about Kwesi's draft last year where he traded down to Detroit.
And think about this. It ain't even our 2024 first.
That's what I'm saying.
We still have a first round pick next year.
That's
what
I mean? Saying.
Hey, for real, man. This ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? Hey, rapping day for GM, man. Rapping day for GM, man. Drop it in the comments, man. We in there. All right, let's start this draft. All right, let's see. All right, boom. Stroud gonna go first. What I told you. Oh, no! Anthony. Oh, no. No.
I take Bryce Young. I don't care. I ain't mad. I mean, I'm mad, but I ain't that mad. I'd still take Bryce Young.
Damn, bro. After his pro day, dog, like they got this shit reneged now. Oh man. All right. I guess we going Bryce fucking yeah. Man, damn, we got to trade with the Texans next time.
No, I'd say what we probably do it again, and they probably wouldn't take Richardson the second time. Who knows? But no, let's take Bryce Young, and then let's.
All right, we're gonna take. Let's.
We'll have to kick it to the third round anyway.
Damn.
If honestly though, if that happened, if we got Bryce, see, Will Levis 4? No, really.
Yo, y'all want to try to trade up? They talk about trade down. Here, Bob go with the trade down. No, Bob, listen, we trying to win now. We getting our quarterback. We ain't trying to hit that trade down shit no more. Skull Mafia said restart. That would be crazy, bro. We started this to get our boy, man, and them boy take him number 2, man. The Texans did us dirty. But hey, if we got Bryce Young, I mean, honestly, like if it played out like this, we would still be lit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm totally cool with that.
Yeah, we would still be lit. I ain't gonna lie. We'd be like, hey, listen, if this happened in real life, boy, the next show, boy, we all us gonna be in the comments like, I'm gonna keep it real. I had like Bryce Young better than AR anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be real, that boy is, hey, that boy y'all know RAP gonna be on the camera. Hey, look, hey, y'all, listen. Hey, Bryce Young, that boy. Now, I'm gonna tell you, to be honest with you, I was just blowing smoke to y'all. I've been wanting Bryce Young for real. Yeah, I know what time it is. All right, but let's see, man. Y'all want to try to trade? Let's try to trade up into the at least what's our next pick? 87. We ain't gonna make this too long, man, because this is the only one we're gonna do before we get up out of here. I know they got to do something. Let's just try to do one trade up though. Let's try to get up into at least the third, the end of the second, right? Let's see. Let's try to see if we can get pick like.
Well, what pick are we at right now? What pick are we at right now? Because I know you. No, I'm saying.
Oh, like what pick are we on?
Yeah.
We're on pick 13. Let's keep rolling it real quick.
So let it roll for a while. Let's at least get out the first round and see what's.
Oh, Bijan Robinson to the Steelers. Wow.
Jordan.
Oh yeah, that's another thing that is a good point too. You know what I'm saying? Is the Dolphins do not have a pick this season. So actually, like we pick 23rd, but we actually pick 22nd technically as far as players go.
We have 24.
Oh no, 24. So we actually pick 23rd as far as players go. You know what I'm saying? We get the 23rd. Hold up. We getting too far up into that. So let's
you got it right after my guy Michael Schmitz went. Right after you should have hit that pause button. Just
John Michael Schmitz. Yeah, damn. Yeah. Oh damn. How the hell the Jets get 2 picks back to back like that? Boy, they making moves out here. Boy.
Because they traded with Cleveland to who'd they trade? Who's that guy? Mike would know. I forget. The Jets traded with Cleveland a little bit ago, and there was.
They got Elijah Moore.
Elijah Moore, yes, thank you.
Let me
see.
Is your boy
Tank Dale still there?
Hold on, I'm gonna see. I want to see who they got in the first round real quick. Davon Witherspoon. This is the. I just wanted to check this because I'm gonna tell you right now, if this happens in real life, bruh, like the Jets defense is going to be stupid, dog.
Yes,
if it's Sauce Gardner and Davon Witherspoon on the Jets, bruh, like one side and the other. It's gonna get ugly for the AFC East, bro. And I feel bad for Josh Allen them because I'm gonna tell you right now, them boys gonna be balling, bro. Both of them is just swagged out. Like it's gonna be 2 swagged out motherfuckers. Like them boys gonna be doing photo shoots and all season. Y'all gonna see.
I'll say this: if they got that guy and then they get Rodgers, they could contend for that division with Buffalo.
Absolutely.
With Buffalo,
absolutely. No, they probably gonna beat Buffalo. I'm gonna keep it real. The Jets gonna be favorite after that. I'm gonna tell you right now, that dude is that serious, bro. Like Davon Witherspoon, he's one of my favorite players in the whole draft. Like for real, you know what I'm saying? Like he is like that, bro. Like for real. Let me see. All right, so let's do this. Let's just get like the 50th pick. Let's trade with the Buccaneers real quick. Let's at least get a 50, right? And we can trade. Let's just move up. We'll trade our 119. We want that 50 and shit.
Put Dalvin Cook or something in there.
Yeah, let's do that. As a matter of fact, I know them.
Or Zadarius Smith. One of them too.
Let's see. They don't want Dalvin. Let's see if they like Zadarius. Dang, y'all acting stingy with the first. Hold on, don't worry then. We just gonna take that motherfucker then. We just gonna take that hoe. Give us that hoe. Quit playing with us, man. Give us that 50, man. Playing with. All right, let's see. All right, let's see what we get. All right.
Oh, man.
We're sitting at 50.
If Trenton Simpson had just
Trenton Simpson gone. Where should we go?
Go wide receiver first. Let's see what we got for wide receiver.
Let's see if we can add a wide receiver on there.
There's your boy.
All right, Tank Dell there. All right.
Who else?
Tank Dell is there. I ain't mad at that. You feel me? Y'all know I ain't mad at that. Let me see. We're going to also go cornerback. Let's see who's cornerback. Let's see, Mixon. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I got to do it to where we get rid of the wide receivers real quick. There we go. Is our boy Brents is there. So, I mean, honestly, it would be between Tank Dell, Brents, wide receiver Mims. Shout out Tulu in the building, man. New name in the building. New name alert. Appreciate you tapping in. A.T. Perry or Wilson. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about A.T. Perry too. So what do y'all think we should do, man? We should go cornerback or wide receiver. We'll let the and make sure you looking at the chat, Dave, because I got it on my. I just got my screen up, so I don't see.
That's fine. I just put it back up.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking down this way because I got to look at my phone. I got to pull up.
Everybody was laughing about we did all that mess for Richardson, and then
yeah. I could see it. I could see the chat.
Oh, that was
I got to
funny.
pull the.
Everybody, I got so many laughs in here. Hey, did you get Yogi's 20?
Yeah, I did, man. Shout out Yogi in the building,
What's
man.
up?
I definitely got that. Shout out Yogi, man. You already know. Shout out Yogi with the $20 super chat, man. My boy. Let's see. Chula at 6'5". Yeah. So I'm okay with taking Brent's right here, to be honest with you. I'm okay with taking Brent's.
You want that corner over your guy Tank that you've been stouting for a month?
Yeah, you know why, man? Because like I feel like this dude right here would probably be a bigger game changer right away. You know what I'm saying? I think like we can benefit from him right away. Cause I'm gonna keep it real. I did a video on KJ Osborne, man, and I just feel like, yo, maybe KJ just needs a little more opportunities. Now, don't get me wrong. I still think we should bring in somebody to compete. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like one of these top receivers in this draft, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, I don't think it's worth taking no chance on a receiver at 23. If let's just say quarterback's out the picture and the Vikings are going to stay put and get a wide receiver, Zay Flowers might be the one that I would probably be okay with in the first round, because I think Tank Dell is going to be the best receiver in the draft, but I know NFL guys aren't going to take him in the first round because they feel like they can get him later. But I'm going to tell you right, when next season start, man, watch. Tap back in with Triple P when y'all see Tank dumbing on somebody's team, if it's not the Vikings. And they're going to be like, see, Rap said he was going to be the best one, too. That boy going to be balling. I'm going to tell you right now, he like that. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, let's do this, man. Let's drive Brents. I think I'll be all right with Brents.
All right.
And because ain't nobody in the chat putting no names.
They all saying cornerback, a whole bunch of – I saw some Brents in here.
You said KJ ain't a wide receiver, too.
Honestly, I agree with that.
I don't think so either.
Listen,
I said that. Yeah, I don't think so either. But what I'm saying is – you know, I don't think we need to go wide receiver as desperately as we think, though. You know what I mean? Like, I think we can.
Let's be clear. If we did pull off this move for this quarterback, ain't no way they're using their next pick on a wide receiver. Ain't no way that you trade up that far and then give up that capital and give up Danielle Hunter and then take a wide receiver. So let's. You know what? That's a good point.
Facts. And I feel like Jalen Naylor is still has a chance to compete too. You know, I'm gonna tell you right now, like Adam Thielen like clogged up a lot of the possibilities last season because he automatically was going to be wide receiver too. I mean, it's Adam Thielen. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it kind of clogged up the possibilities of competition for Jalen Naylors and stuff to really get in there. Because I'm gonna keep saying this, and I always say this. I believe that Kwesi believes in his draft picks, dog. I really do.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't draft Jalen Naylor to just say, all right, it's over with. For real.
Too Evil did not like the Tank. He said Baby Yoda could cover Tank Dell.
Yeah, Too Evil said that. That's we had a 30-30 meeting with hey, shout out Angel in the building.
Hey.
Man. Shout out Angel. You already know,
What's
man.
up?
Shout out my boy, man. Hey, Angel. Hey, you got to go back and rewatch this show, man. We had some people call in, man. This show was lit, man. Go back and rewatch it. When you got time tomorrow or something, man, or play it in your ears or something, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, you know, what I was saying too, though, is, you know, and a lot of people were talking about that guy from West Virginia that we had the 30-30 meeting with, or the top 30, whatever those meetings are.
Right.
He's small too. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's small. A lot of these receivers in this draft are small. Like, for real, there's a lot of slottish. There's a lot of slottish stuff going on.
There's a lot of
in
Percy's,
this draft.
a lot of Percy Harvins.
What's up, like that's what this draft is full with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's up, 1, 2, 3? Good to see you.
But I ain't gonna lie, Addison does kind of remind me of Justin Jefferson in college a little bit. So he does seem intriguing too. He kind of has a play style like Justin Jefferson a little bit. So hey, if he can be half of Justin Jefferson, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? But I think Tank Dell is that boy. I'm sticking to my guns. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so we up? Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we up.
Okay. So
all right, so we went cornerback. So now you want to try to we need something on our offensive line or that defensive line. We either need offensive line or defensive line.
Why don't we start with the interior? Let's talk about guards. We good at tackle for a while.
All right, this tackle. Oh yeah, we good at tackle. Yeah, well, hold on. Yeah, that's interior. Here we go. Let me get rid of the. All right. So we need interior, man. So these are the names, man. Who know about interiors?
Yeah, who know about anything at this
Who
point?
know about these interiors, man? Because we don't know nothing. I know we can
Scroll down just a little bit more on these guys here. See if there's any names I recognize.
I don't recognize not a damn
No, neither do I.
thing. Well, we shooting in the dark on this motherfucker. Jason,
all right, what was the other stuff?
Okay,
Kirkland?
so we got somebody who knows somebody right here. All right, Jackson. Okay.
Jackson. What's the other spot we're going to look at? Check out the linebacker. See if there's anything in there.
Damn, why'd it go to all? Okay, let's see. Yeah, linebackers. Here we go. Oh, Overshown's there.
Okay, go.
Shit. Overshown's still there, and Ivan Pace. Even though I
take
like,
one of those
like
two guys.
Pace. I like Pace better than Overshown, but man, for Skull Mafia tonight, man, we're gonna go Overshown for Skull Mafia.
There you go. So I'm not.
All right, we got one pick left, man. We go Overshown. Hey, Skull Mafia, we going Overshown for you, man. Wrench gang in the building, purple gang in the building, man. That one's for you, Skull Mafia.
Is Jason from Costco? What you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I know Skull Mafia happy though.
Is Jason from Costco with that last name? You talking about Costco, the store?
I don't know what he's trying to say, if I'm being honest with you.
They say this Mach 5. Hey, you already know. We picking them boys up. We got Overshown. We got Bryce Young as the quarterback. Let's go, man. You know what I'm saying, who do we get? Brents. Yeah, we got Brent. I feel like we probably could have got Brents with that pick.
Probably
could have.
You know what? It's house money once you get Bryce.
But it's
Young.
like shit. Hey, you gotta get your peoples, man. Fuck it. No matter. Hey, don't matter how you get them, just get them.
Ooh, Riley Moss just went. Oh, okay. East Coast
Hey, what's up with that boy from Minnesota, man? I meant to ask you about that.
Which one?
Terrell Smith, cornerback. He decent. I know you live up there, and you probably hear it. His name's Terrell Smith, man. We had a meeting with him. The Vikings met with him. I looked at his stat. I actually made a thumbnail. I was about to do a video, and I'm like, he seems like he's really good at blitzing off the edge as a cornerback, though. I know a lot of his highlights are him tackling. He's definitely a sure tackler. I'm tell you that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Terrell Smith. Yeah.
He's number 4.
He's a solid player. The thing about Minnesota's defense is our defenses have been so bad for so long that once we even got just a halfway defense, I don't know if it's better players or if it's just better coaching. I will say he ran a 4.41 today or last week at the combine. Excuse me. He's a form tackler. I like him. I don't know that much about him because again, when I've watched a team be so bad defensively, when they're even just halfway decent, I don't know if it's coaching or if it's actual players. But so I really can't give much more of an informed opinion on it. We should get East Coast to get his thoughts on him.
Yeah, we'll do that. We're gonna do this for Tulu, man, the newcomer in the building. We're gonna go interior offensive line. Oh no, hold on. Let's look at interior defensive line real quick too.
Let's just that's a good point. We got rid of Daniil Hunter, so got to do something on that defense.
Let's see if there's somebody on the defensive line too that's better. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I hate that I do that.
Yeah.
Let me take out. There we go. All right. Let's see if we got anybody here that anybody noticed, man. I think we should definitely go interior, but we did get Dean Lowry. We got Tonga still. You know what I'm saying? So we still got some people on the team that we can put some stock into, and hopefully they turn up. You know what I'm saying? We still got Phillips. Still got Harrison Phillips on the squad. Never know.
Out of curiosity, let's go back since we passed on them earlier. Pull up the wide receivers just to see if there's any names that stick out left at this point.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Receivers?
Yeah.
All right. Hold up.
And the reason I say that too is because Adnan just put the.
This is the guy right here, the Bryce Ford Wheaton dude that people were talking about, and they ain't got nothing about. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, he's 6'4". Oh no, so he ain't the guy. There's another guy that's like real small. Any wide receiver. This guy right here, we met with this guy though, right?
Did we?
Or did we? Or was it not him? No, you know what? This is the guy Yogi sent me to look into, the Wheaton guy.
Oh, okay.
That's a guy we met with somebody though. I know they said there is a wide receiver that we met with. I don't know who it was.
I'll be honest. We're at that point where I'm, my knowledge is.
Somebody brought up this dude last year was the guy from Princeton. I gotta go watch him, man. Matter of fact, I need to make sure I remember who the hell this is. I got this weird ass name, man. I gotta go watch this dude. Somebody brought him up. 6'3", 205. He's a senior playing for Princeton. You know he's smart as hell. You know he know all the hash marks on the field.
Mm-hmm. Dylan said, yes, we did. You got his measurables wrong.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. All right. So I've been thinking about somebody else. There's another wide receiver that they were saying, and he's like, he's only like damn 5'11" or something, and only like 188 pounds. It definitely ain't this dude, because this dude big as shit. I ain't gonna lie. I think we should take him.
Let's do it.
Let's take him. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do this.
Let's take that boy there. This for Yogi, man. Shout out
All
Yogi.
Right, so we got Yogis, and we got who else did we get that was happy tonight?
And we did Skull Mafia.
And Mafia,
we got something for Skull Mafia, man, and we did something for Yogi. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, thank you, Worthless. I was just gonna say, where did you hear that on Score North? Was it Nystrom? But okay, yeah. I'll take. Speaking of East Coast Gridiron, right as
we just mentioned you, bro.
We just mentioned your name twice.
We like, man, we need East Coast in this bitch, man. We don't know who this dude is.
We're not even joking with you. Just
and Skull, East Coast, we just be BSing, bro. We got a B+ though. We got a B+. Look, you could tell, bro. Look at this. We got Bryce Young. Ask us how we made that happen. You know what I'm saying? Ask us how we made that happen.
East Coast, we said for an hour we was talking about Anthony Richardson. Let's trade up with Let's trade up with the Cardinals because Young and Stroud go 1 and 2, and then Houston takes Richardson. And we're like, "Are you serious?" What's up, Dante?
Man.
Thanks for checking. Thanks for stopping.
Appreciate you tapping in, though, man.
Appreciate everybody stopping.
Man, we had a call-in show tonight, Dante. Man, next time I'm gonna reach out to you. Matter of fact, I want to get you on the next mock for sure. I'm gonna do a mock again in the next couple of days. And if you free, you already know, man. Shout out Yogi though, man. Let me pull this up real quick. Yogi want to do a giveaway for the hat. You know what I'm saying? Yogi want to do a hat giveaway. So you know what that means, man. Sponsored, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all go follow him on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how do you say that again? That GEA. I know that's LSU. I forget. I think it's Go, right?
We're talking about. Oh yeah, it's Go.
Okay, yeah. I just wanted to make sure. I know. I heard it. I'm like, damn. I think that's just Go. Hold up, real quick. I gotta make sure. We're gonna do a hat giveaway real quick, and then we get out of here, Dad. I know you ready, man.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
We've been pumped. And to be real, if you gotta go though, you can actually.
No, I'll stick around for a minute. It's fine.
Let me see something real quick.
Well, while you doing that, I'm gonna put my link in the chat if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Y'all make sure y'all go tap in on my boy. Y'all make sure y'all go tap in on my boy, man.
I know we had at least 50 at one point. Did we get any higher than that? Did you look?
I wasn't paying that much attention. Okay. I know we were at 50 at one point tonight, though. Shit, we had a good ass show tonight, man. We appreciate everybody. We appreciate everybody that tapped in. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with East Coast too, man. Y'all go tap in with East Coast as well. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to know about these players that we like, hey, we don't know who the hell he is. We just gonna draft him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what you go tap in with if you want to know about him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was about to say, East Coast knows 10 times more than me and Rap combined about these guys. I mean, his show and his podcast be breaking down every team and all these players. My notification bell just keeps ringing, and they're talking about somebody else or something else. So if you want some real in-depth draft breakdown, East Coast Gridiron is the place to be. Thank you, Too Evil. Let's bring Dave back and let's extend for another 4 hours. Not tonight, ladies and gentlemen, not tonight, but appreciate you, Too Evil, as always. Skull Mafia. Hey, I appreciate the love. Appreciate you, man. What's up, Joker? Sure. Good to see you.
Let me make sure I got everybody in here that I need to get in here. Let me make sure I ain't missing nobody in the chat that can win a hat. Tulu. I know I know that new name, Tulu. So let's add that name in here. Let's see. Let me add that name in here. Damn, that shit will not let me. All right, there we go. All right, we're gonna add that. 6, not the 9th.
No.
Rap, I'm a DM anyway. Facts. All right, let's see. Skull Nation tonight went today. Skull Nation today went crazy. Hey, fat, we was dumbing tonight, man. Tonight was a good ass show, boy. We was dumbing tonight. Tonight was a good ass show. I appreciate everybody. We about to do this hat giveaway to get this shit to damn top it off. You know what I'm saying? Cherry on top, man. Shout out Yogi. You know what I mean? Yogi gonna have everybody win Viking lifestyle hat. I'm telling y'all. All right, so let me just make sure. I think I got everybody. I got Angel in there already. I got hold up.
We had some good call-ins here too, ladies and gentlemen. So if you didn't catch it, go back and watch it on your drive to work tomorrow, or on your lunch break, whatever the case may be. If you haven't already hit that like button, hit the like button. We get this aggregated out a little bit. We got 55 likes, which is not bad for our live show. So thank you everybody for hitting that like button. We still got 38 people up.
I gotta add. Yeah, I gotta add Adnan. Gotta add you in there. You've been active all night too. Shout out to you, man.
Absolutely.
Shout out to my boy, man. He was active all night. K Fizzle, you already know K Fizzle in the building, man. K Fizzle.
I was just gonna say, it's too bad Sarah was driving, and there she is. I'm gonna call next time. All right, Sarah, you can come on the call-in line. You can come into the actual screen if you want to get on camera too. You already know you got an invite.
Sarah, yeah, she our Viking lady, man. She be holding it down. She be holding it down for the Triple P Kirk's curb stomps. You know what I mean? She always ready to pull up with the curb stomps. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely, Sarah. You're welcome anytime. You already know that. All right, I think I got everybody because I got Sarah's name in here already too. Because this is the same wheel that I've been using. I just add names if I see new ones. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna pick somebody who's been active tonight. So if it picks somebody that ain't been active, then we're gonna respin. You feel me?
Dang,
all right,
dog.
so let's get it.
Your video from yesterday is already at 7,500, man. That's
which
incredible.
one?
Bomb.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's at 75.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie, I be releasing them and I don't even pay attention to the numbers, man. I just be doing my thing. You feel me? Let me doing my Joker. Let me make sure I got you in there. Well, hold up. I'm tripping. I don't see Joker name in here. I'm tripping, Joker, man. Hey, man, don't be mad at me, Joker, man. I got you right here. I'm glad you commented just now, to be real. All right. Let's get it, man.
Hold on. You got Gold in there?
Let me see. Do I got who?
Gold Branston.
Oh,
Gold
yeah.
Branston?
I'll add you, Rand. Gold. Hey, you a new. Hey, look. Hey, you a new face too. Make sure, just make sure you hitting that like button, subscribe button for sure. And then when I drop videos, make sure you tapping in. Go tap into Purple and Gold Media. Purple and Gold for days. Make sure you do that. Where's your link at? Your link in there?
Yeah, it's the second
Drop your
one
link
from
again.
the
Drop it again. Just keep dropping it.
Oh, all right.
All right. Just make sure you do that, and I'm gonna add you right now. And listen, if I don't see you being active now, I'm coming to get my hat back if you win. I'm coming to get my hat back. Hey, you know them boy been on the wall, posted all night. You know what I mean? While we've been dancing on the dance floor. Hat giveaway. Oh shit! I'm in here. I'm in here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm hey. Hey, you do need to help me, East Coast. I ain't gonna lie, man. Shit, you do need to help me. Cause I don't like, hey, this shit right here taking too damn long. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know me, man. I'm doing this shit the ghetto fabulous way. You know what I mean? We making it work over here. I'm using a wheel app on my damn phone. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, Joker,
I like the shit Jamie them do with what you call it, StreamYard, because you can set it up where you can just set up a hashtag and it enters everybody, man. But
can we do that on the Skull Media one, or
it won't let us? It won't let me do that on the shit I use, man. That's just I wish. All right.
We have to try.
It's all right though. We're gonna make it work though, man. You know what I mean? Shit, ain't nothing, man. We're gonna make it work. All right, I'm done out of there. Let's go. We're gonna see who win, man. Let's get it. Lemmy, we got Lemmy in the building that one, man. Hey, I'm glad Lemmy won. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out Lemmy in the building. You know what I mean? Shout out Lemmy. I'm glad it's somebody who won that hasn't won yet. So that's what's up. You know what I mean? But hey, East Coast, man, help me whenever you want, man. Shit, look here. I ain't gonna turn down your help, man, because your shit over there, bro, like on a whole nother ESPN type shit. So anything you can help me with that you willing to help me with, hey, come on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but Lemmy, man, shout out Lemmy in the building. Shout out Lemmy in the building, man. Listen, Lemmy, you already know what to do. Hit me up on Instagram, Twitter. You can or Gmail. You know what I'm saying? You could Gmail me, man. Just send me your address, send me your Addy, and it's on the way. You feel me? You can ask everybody, man. I try to get them out at a timely manner. So I sent out 2 yesterday, sent out 3 the day before. So just make sure you hit me up. You know what I'm saying, with your Addy, so we can get you this merch. You feel me? Appreciate you, though, because you always active, too. So I'm glad you won. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you won tonight. But shout out Yogi, first and foremost, for making it happen.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because Yogi be stay making it happen, man. Hey, we got one more super chat in the building before we go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, appreciate all the super chats tonight, too, man. Y'all showed out tonight. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all showed out tonight.
To answer your question, to Evo, even if we weren't going to do something live, I wouldn't be able to because I'm actually in Rochester and I had my daughter that night. So, and I got work the next day, so it would be tough for me to be up driving an hour and a half to go to the live draft party for Score North. But I'll be kicking it with you guys. We be kicking it somehow. I don't know exactly what we're going to do yet. We keep talking about it, but we haven't figured it out yet. But some sort of collaboration with me and Rap and Dave and Gigi and SK. We're going to do something. We haven't figured it out yet.
And Too Evil, if worst come to worst, you got to at least have a headphone, man. At least bring a set of headphones to the damn to the draft party for Score North. You got to at least have R.A. Peasy playing in the ears at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. You could be in the party watching them and interacting, but still had that Triple P tapped in. You know what I'm saying? But hey, appreciate you Too Evil for the $5 super chat to end the show off, man. Appreciate it, man. Y'all showed out tonight, man, with all the super chats and stuff like that. So, hey, nothing but love. We're going to keep growing, man. We're going to keep this thing going. We out of here, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Hit the like button. Appreciate everybody that called in tonight. Hey, the light skin gang, man. We winning, Day. You know what I mean? It's light skin gang, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, light skin's back on top, man. You know what I'm saying? Light skin's back on top, man. Let's get it.
Well, hold on. I have a question. Let me know if you...
Hey, for sure, man. Light skin's back on top, man. We back on top. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, everybody. We love you.
Appreciate y'all, man. We love y'all, man. We'll see y'all again. Skol Vikes, baby. A rich to the Vikings.